Hello, and welcome to another episode of Shadows of Sharn. I am your host, Gumrizillicon, with a bit of a new look to things for now, and our wonderful, amazing players here yet again, with some cats involved too.
We got some kitties.
Meow, meow, meow.
And as usual, John Cena is in the audience.
He's always here. Always watching.
Yeah,
You just can't see him.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, John Cena.
Hey, so with our wonderful, amazing players here, can I go ahead and get a nice hello from these detectives?
Hello.
Hello.
No.
The
No.
angel of my nightmare was.
Alright, fair enough. Thank you all for tuning in for yet another one of these episodes. Hope everyone has a lot of fun, and I'd like to go ahead and ask what it is that happened last time.
We almost killed a chaos.
I don't know. My character wasn't there the entire time.
Someone was possessed a little bit. Well, okay, firstly, something really, really critical and important happened. Twister got abducted off of the street and got
really did.
and got a pair of mimic undies, non-spawn, with the added tongue
With tongue.
feature. With tongue. We don't know how that's progressing yet, but presumably
tuned.
well.
It's like Me Undies.
Yeah, Not
No.
spawn. It's just like them.
Me Toungies.
Just like them.
Well,
No.
I gotta go. Actually, I'm getting a phone call. Hello.
Hello?
Oh, we're getting sued. MeUndies is on the line. They're suing.
That's
Um,
valid, honestly. I
Yeah.
blame them. I don't.
And then after that, Velveteen and Gale cornered Achaeus, who was actually Idolines masquerading in Achaeus' body, and proceeded to yell the fuck at him.
Just proceed to fucking grill his ass.
Yeah, proceeded to ask a bazillion questions, and get real heated. And then Gale tried to punch him, and then left. And everyone went off on their separate ways, and then we ran into Twister woke up again and was like, hey, I did some reading. Here's a document of information. And we're like, this might be helpful. It was mostly for trying to figure out what's going on with Gale and Galen, but also we're like, this might be able to help us with Achaeus' upstairs neighbor, which apparently Twister didn't know about.
To be fair, I don't think Velveteen or Twister particularly knew much about Achaeus' patron
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Well, and now we're just speedrunning, catching everyone up. It's like, okay, firstly, Achaeus is a friend that lives up in his head. Secondly, I hate him. Thirdly, he hates me. So we're not allowed to tell Achaeus that he was possessed on fear of just my own torture. And that's, I think, the most of what you missed on Glee.
Babano.
Yeah. And then Santana and Quinn fought by the lockers. It's like, oh, please, she has a family, she's a mother. You know, the classic line.
Yeah.
What?
So Quinn and Santana
Stop
are
the
fighting
violence.
in the hallway. And, Brady says that. And then, Will Schuster comes up to them and she's like, stop it, we're a family. And then Santana goes, oh, she has a family, she's a mother. And then Quinn yells something as she gets dragged off by Will Schuster. This was after Quinn gives birth to her bastard child.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Season 2,
That
if you
guy,
will.
that
Yes,
guy
it is
said in the
season two.
Oh, that's
interview.
only season.
How has your
Okay.
life changed after the birth of your bastard child?
Whoa.
You know, it's like 50% pop, 50% rock, 100% gay.
What a show. So indicative of its era.
Really is.
Could not have been made a moment before or a moment after.
Nope.
Alright, before we get into
The rest of Glee.
well, before we get further into anyone's like stories they'd like to pick up, I'd like to go ahead and give an update on things for Twister. After a few
What?
hours of the product in hand, you notice
In
that it just
hand?
kind of like stops.
In hand.
It stops moving around and seems to grow still. It doesn't. It's not dead. It just decided to fit in right now.
It's not.
You have to.
It is
feed
very
it-
oddly comfortable, and it is very form-fitting and seems to be trying to help you out right now. You've noticed there's been no chafing.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Help you out?
Does it make you like
It
taller?
gives
or-
me the help action every single time.
Yeah.
it does
What's the
anything.
magical benefits of this item?
It is underwear that is form-fitting and chafe-free.
You gotta cast Identify on it.
I feel like one of the
I don't
curses
think
is.
any of us have identify.
I feel like one of the curses of this item
Oh,
is going to
darn!
be Twister's going to want to talk about it all the time.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Like the SCP that's
Stupid
like, what is
sexy
it?
Flanders.
What is it, like a goose or whatever that has a nice hat, and it's when you translate what it says, all it is talking about is selling a nice hat for geese or whatever. It's some kind of animal.
You just have a fucking like ad read that we have to do now at the top of every session about your undies.
Me
Or a
and-
podcast now.
We just have to have an undie update at the start of every
Yeah.
session. How are
Hey-
we progressing with the
Hey
Listen, I
guys,
just-
underway?
I just
This
want to give
episode
the
of Shadows of
important news.
Sharn is brought to you by Me Toungies.
You ever just chafe at work and wish, man, I wish it was damper down there?
Hello?
Tungies.
Oh, CIA?
You're the one with the
CIA.
item, Brian. You're the one causing this.
I blame Nate.
Granted, I will take the credit for the one that was like, you have to get the tongue.
Yeah. You were saying you have to get the tongue.
I'm gonna come out. I'm pro tongue. I'm gonna come out as pro tongue right
How
now.
brave- how brave
on
of
the-
you.
On this Me Toungies tongue gate, I'm coming out pro tongue.
how brave of you.
I know.
Honestly,
I know.
gamers, controversial news here.
Yeah.
Anti-tongue. I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Listen, I feel like moisture's to come from somewhere, but not the tongue. You can't beat
From
me in this
where,
game.
then?
You
Where's it
can't
coming
beat.
from?
I don't know. You can't beat me at this game. You can't
Oh.
out
You
weird
can't
this.
add a quote of me saying this,
I don't know if it let me.
Nathan.
Well, I'm gonna have to try to remember that for later.
Well, great.
But yeah, with
Luckily, this isn't recorded or anything like
yeah,
that.
true.
Hi YouTube.
Yeah, hi YouTube. Thanks for watching.
Leave all the mean comments down below.
Yeah. Are you pro tongue or not? Are you on my side or Johnny's side? Leave a link in the comments below.
So-
Leave a link in the comments below.
Smash that like button.
But
Pro tongue, anti tongue,
It's
Marvel
not
Civil
fair.
War.
I feel like you would be
I'm
the like button. I
abstaining.
would be the dislike button. There's no more dislike button.
Nah. Hit like if you're pro tongue, hit like if you're anti tongue, and explain your reasoning in the comments below.
Can't wait for 5 years down the road someone finds this like pro tongue.
yeah.
Oh, so with all this
Did you want
important
to play
update out of the way,
D&D?
Yeah.
Or do you want us to go on? I can go on about my platform.
Yeah, do we want to go shoot a rabbit
No.
in the face?
I want
That's
I
my
want to
plan.
find
Fine.
I want to find a pizza and hunt it for sport.
all right. So who would like to have their story first? Who is that something they'd like to get into?
What story? What?
Yeah, we all came prepared with readings. We're all doing readings of a story.
Hold on, I didn't get
brought
this
sperm
memo.
jackers from
No,
hell.
like who would like to go ahead? And does anyone have like a like anything they'd like to do right now?
Depends. Are we immediately doing the whole Achaeus thing, or are we leaving that for a few days?
the book swap. Oh
Yeah.
yes,
That was
we devised a plan to make a fake copy of Achaeus' book because apparently Idolanes is bound to it in some way, and we're gonna swap it with a fake one. that I rolled like a 30 on making.
Looks
Yeah.
more real than the actual one.
Yeah, I think Tresh has the fake book, and they're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tresh
Tresh
is
was gonna do
swapping
that
it.
swap that night. Well, we're
Okay.
also planning on the next day going and talking to Twister's dad.
Yes.
Yes. Papa Twister.
Yes. He doesn't have an actual name.
Papa
Twister.
Carbon.
Yeah, Papa
Carbine. Carbon? Twister Carbon?
Carbon, yes.
Okay. I remember the last name of some of my friends.
I don't remember what your dad's name is. I only know your mom's name. 'Cause it's my
Typhoon, I
name.
believe, right?
Oh yes, it is
Typhoon.
Typhoon.
Just gonna call him Papa Carbon. I don't think we've ever
Mr.
talked-
Twister's dad.
I don't think we've ever exchanged dialogue, so he's gonna be Mr. Twister's dad.
Please, that's my dad's name.
What? How?
Mr. Papa Twister father, pro or anti-tongue? I'm just curious.
Where do you stand on? Do you stand on the right side of history?
Alright, so if the plan is for the book to be swapped during this night, then yeah, you can go ahead. I guess I'm not having you roll on this. I'm letting you know there is no way you're gonna beat this.
No, I know. I figured it'd go off of
roll it,
passive.
Roll
I
it for
figured it'd go
fun.
off of passive, and his passive is fucking 7.
And,
So-
and Tresh, who's like invisible, and is Tresh
Yeah.
a rogue? Like,
I believe so, right?
is that what her
Yeah.
class
Rogue.
is?
Can a chaos detect the bed he sleeps in?
He's just a very heavy sleeper because his passive perception is fucking 7. So, he's
Yeah.
fine.
So-
I know there's no way he'll ever be able to
You can be like
fucking
a chaos,
detect it.
and a chaos would just still be asleep.
Dude,
Yeah.
she could slap him in the face and it would she could accidentally drop the book on him. He'd just fucking snore through it.
A nat 1 of hers would probably still beat a 7.
Oh, yeah, by a long shot.
Ah,
Yeah, well, that night while Achaeus is sleeping and snoring soundly, the book is indeed swapped out.
Nice.
And Tresh will go ahead and return to the agency. I imagine Gale is still at the staircase as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll go ahead and just see Tresh just kind of walk inside, look over to you, hold the book aloft. Alright, so,
Oh, so it was real easy, huh?
yeah. Yeah, Chaos was just... I've never heard someone snore that loudly before.
How have you not? I mean, I guess your room's kind of far from his, so.
Yes, honestly, I feel like I could have just walked on glass in the middle there and I wouldn't have been any louder.
You could have done a full tap number.
Maybe. Yep. Alright, so this goes to Twister's room then. We can wait till the morning when he's awake.
I mean, I'll do some skimming now. I only gotta rest for 4 hours or some odd.
Alright.
Benefits being dead.
And if you, yeah, go ahead. And she'll go ahead and just hand you the book. And
What's
just
it called? Is there a title on this book cover?
Yes. It's The Puppet's
I mean-
Master, right?
Yeah. You guys already know that. You made the
Yes.
fake book cover.
Yeah, I feel like I would have been like,
Yeah.
it's called this on the
It's
cover.
called the Puppet.
Listen.
Yeah.
I kept forget thinking that was the fake name for it, and that was what we were just joking about it being called.
No, it's
No.
real.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do some reading.
Okay.
If it. I'm gonna also get possessed by Adalanes now.
Stone, what would you say are the contents of this book?
Just skimming through it a little bit, you'd probably figure out that the main plot of the story is about
It's fiction. Oh God.
it's fiction.
Ugh.
It is about a puppet that is built to perform as a marionette, and then it's given sentience and continues to perform, but it grows tired of its life as a performer, and it kills its master. And then it's sold again at an auction, and then the next person that gets it is also killed. And that's kind of the pattern of the story. Of it just keeps trading hands and then killing whoever.
This is like a Chucky prequel.
What's up, Johnny?
Nate, I have a question. On the off chance, just in case, you have lawyers, right? Just in case, like, Disney sues us, specifically like Pinocchio.
I think Pinocchio is public domain, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nate, I'm just making sure, okay?
I don't think Pinocchio canonically fucking kills anyone.
No.
Listen, he kills Jiminy Cricket, so...
The only person who dies is that, well, I guess Pinocchio when he gets shot by that cat.
That's... No, hold on. To be fair...
Oh my god, you kidding him?
Never mind, that's gonna happen in this session, never mind.
What?
What have you
The
done?
cat shooting Pinocchio?
Well,
We're gonna get a cat to shoot a chaos.
we're technically shooting a
Hire
puppet,
Tabaxi.
so...
Yeah.
Alright, but you get that good idea of like what's going on in the book as explained.
Guess I'll like read the whole thing and then just go, it's just Galen, what the fuck? This is nothing. This is a dumb book.
I need to hold on a second.
Galen, I know you must have like spells and shit. If we just spend like 10 years huddled around your spell book, can you cast a spell?
You're just like looking at the book and like, really?
Can I learn wizard spells if Galen just talks me through how to do them and how to do the motion?
Well, the actions of controlling your spells and as the way that a wizard does, an arcanist, is through years of study program, where you understand the depths of ether and how to manipulate it using specific formulae
Right,
and
which
incantations.
yeah, and you understand all those.
Yes,
You just need someone to do the little like, right?
it is in my mind that I can help understand with this, but it is with the way that the magic connects with you that would be the thing to teach. You'd have to be able to learn how to reach out and control the mana.
I wish I could still just sing a song and have a spell happen. That'd be so much easier.
Yes, it is quite peculiar how neither of our studied methods of the arcane seem to be
Working?
with this. Yes.
But like, is this like a talisman of some variety for Eidolons or something?
At first glance and reading, understanding this, I believe that this is simply this. I would have no reason to believe this is nothing other than some kind of a bit of a penny dreadful, just some kind of like small book to go ahead and read for fun.
Who's it
Can I
written
also
by?
make another? Yeah, I was about to make another note. The author is Eldar Harris. I'll put that in chat.
Oh.
Eldar Harris.
Fuck, I was almost right with my spelling.
Oh my god, that backwards is serious, guys. This is bad.
It backwards is like it's evil. That's what it says. Oh,
Rattle.
do I know anything about the? Do me or Galen know anything about this author? Galen's a nerd.
I mean, you can go ahead and roll a history check.
History check. Oh boy.
High story.
How about a 4?
Oh.
Okay, you don't really... The name doesn't ring a bell with you here. I'll go ahead and roll for your friend upstairs as well.
Thank you.
You're
That's just what we're calling them now.
Yeah. They're upstairs
friends.
neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't say I'm too familiar with this name either. Never seen this, any works by this author before.
Interesting. Alright. Weird. This is not... I was hoping this would be significantly more helpful, and instead this is a... Is it a good book? Is it well written?
It's pretty well written. It's supposed to be more of like a dark kind of horror
Take on... Yeah.
Yeah.
Well... I just tuck this... I go to my sleep for my 4 hours. And by that I mean I sit cross-legged on my bed.
Alright.
I stand in a hallway awkwardly like jail did. Yeah, just like that.
Keep posting up the top of the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, but
You wake up in the middle of the night to get water. You have to raise up one of the arms to get past.
Mm-hmm.
unless
When you
there's
go outside to punch a tree.
Hey, they're dead and gone. All right, they're dead and gone.
unless there's anything else anyone's for this evening, you all
And to go
eventually
outside and punch a tree to find one first.
you're all able to wake up in the morning without issue. Achaeus, on your side of things, you have a bit of a blur in your mind as you wake up.
Define blur.
You just kind
What
of
does
like
that mean?
you just wake up and it feels cloudy inside your mind as you wake up. Things take a little bit longer for your eyes to adjust.
You have a
So-
hangover.
It's a bit like that without the headache.
It's about where I'm at right now, physically.
Yeah.
It's a whole like mind fog going on as you just kind of like wake up and try to get your bearings.
Okay, so about where I'm at, yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll try to shake it off and head to the agency once I'm ready.
Everyone else, your time before Achaeus gets here should only be about like 10-15 minutes before he arrives.
I'll burst into... Well, I'll knock on Velveteen's door, because Velveteen, I think, is where we're keeping all the documentation.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
And I'll like, as I'm walking by, like, knock on Twister's door rapidly as I just make my way towards Velveteen's.
Go ahead, Brian.
No, I was just groaning in response.
Oh, okay.
It's a novel. It's decently written.
Is it a good read or is it just?
It's about a puppet that ends up killing people. Well, killing their owners, whoever owns them. Which is a real intriguing book for someone that's controlling someone like a puppet, expecting that they're not going to get killed. Regardless, that's what the book's about.
Interesting. Can I roll, as I'm going to put the book away, can I roll a history check on the author to see if I recognize the name?
Certainly, go ahead.
Okay, +4. Come on, baby.
7's not gonna cut it either. You don't.
I'll head in. And
Bro, whoa, come on. Whoa,
fine,
whoa.
I'll knock on the door and then head
Thank
in.
you. Listen, it's kind of surprising when you see a one-armed man just stand there holding a book trying to read it.
We're just all in our, like, pajamas. Sleepover. Boys' night.
Just
OMG.
roll out of bed, just
Here, take a look before I put it away.
Sure, I'll see if I get anything. Guidance on myself.
Jeez.
We all rolled a 3.
Hey, is Tresh
We love
there?
that.
Hold on, is Tresh there? Please
Listen,
come
I'll let you know that that Galen did not roll higher than a 3, but the modifier was not enough to get to the threshold, was all. Alright.
Galen, I assume, has proficiency in history.
Yeah. Alright, Trish can go ahead and join you since she was part of this plan as well. Alright.
Trish, please.
What are we looking over?
I'll cast guidance on Trash,
You know this
of
author?
book.
and I'll give Trash the help action.
I'll have you know, I'm not the most read person myself, but let me see.
I'm gonna roll a nat 20 somehow.
Please, Trish.
Please. You're gonna roll a nat 1.
Alright,
roll 3.
I'm gonna let you know the guidance isn't gonna help either. She rolled higher than you all. An 11 with a
Four?
-1 modifier.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to put the book away, fumble around a little bit, write down the author's name, and pocket it.
Oh wait, what's in the book?
Oh, I just said it's about a puppet that kills a bunch of people. It's a fiction
Oh.
story.
Are you still holding the book?
No,
Velveteen?
I put the book away.
Do I see where the book was put away?
I mean, yeah, it's in my closet.
I just want to see the book. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on the book.
Okay.
Well, Detect Magic, and I want to see if the book is magical.
You see that the book has on it several different types of magic to it. It has abjuration, necromancy, and illusion magic.
The moment he sees illusion magic, Twister grabs the book and then starts flipping through it.
Okay. The pages all hold the same magics to them. Like, nothing changes throughout as you flip through.
Can I try to dispel the illusion effect that's happening on it with Dispel Magic?
You attempt to cast that, and find that it has no bearing on the book. Nothing changes about it.
The abjuration on it, then.
Uh,
So if it's a higher level of that, I get to roll. Okay.
That fails as well, which teaches you that this is an item that can't just simply be destroyed in that way. This seems to have something that's meant to ward off that kind of stuff already on purpose. Actually, no.
Oh?
It'll be... You'd have to roll your spell modifier, right? For detect magic.
For each spell of 4th level or higher, make a ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Alright, let's try this. At least, starting again with that first illusion effect you wished for.
17?
A 17 fails.
Okay. Cute.
It's either an 8th or 9th level.
Alright, did you want to try it again on the abjuration?
With the same spell or additional spell cast? I mean, I will.
That would be another cast of Dispel Magic if you were to do so.
Yeah,
Because you're selecting one effect at a time.
yeah. I'll try it. Whatever. YOLO. Hey, nope.
Natural 1,
Yep.
yikes.
Oh, I could have used. Never mind. It's fine. I should have used the hero point on the first one. That's fine, I guess.
Can I?
Can you?
Can I hold the book I'm holding the book. I'm going to close it, put my hand on it, and I'm gonna see if casting Remove Curse will affect it.
Can you roll remove curse in chat real quick? Just so I can make sure
yeah.
some things.
So if it's a cursed object for a chaos, it breaks the attunement on a chaos.
Uh-oh.
Alright, you attempt to cast remove curse and find no purchase.
Not a cursed object.
Well, we know there's something on it, but we can probably keep coming back to this. I don't know how much time we have this morning for...
I'll slot it back where Velveteen had it.
At this time, you all can hear the door open downstairs as Zacchaeus makes his arrival.
I will
Oh,
up
there's
downstairs.
no one down here. Oh,
Hello.
hey. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. How you feeling?
Okay, I guess.
Okay.
A little tired, but that's about it.
Same. Want some coffee?
Sure.
I will start making some coffee. Unless you've already done that, Gail.
I was reading.
Okay.
I have not made
I will-
coffee this morning.
I will make the coffee.
Everyone else here? I'll kind of like look up the stairs.
I'll come downstairs. Ah, okay, yes. Lovely to see you this fine morning.
Morning.
You'll see Tresha appear from the door as well. Not
Oh,
from upstairs, but from outside going through the front door.
No.
Huh. Alright, everyone's in here today. Good.
Morning.
Morning.
Well, the newspaper's on the stoop. Okay, yes.
Yeah. I can grab them.
Lovely.
I should have grabbed them on my way, and I'll grab them real quick.
Oh,
I got them, it's okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Try to grab them.
Yeah, Tresha put it on the table.
just this huge stack of them.
Yeah.
So, what's the game plan for today?
I believe, I wanted to do some speaking with, Typhoon. So I believe we were going to try to go visit, Twister's father, if that was something you would be potentially interested in.
I think I think my dad was saying that he was coming down here.
Oh.
And he's coming here so we can have a lovely discussion about the Gainland situation. I suppose it's
Yeah.
more so the me situation. But
Yeah.
The
Solid
both of you
team
situation.
here,
Oh, I'm still upstairs.
or okay.
who knows? Valentine could have been out fighting ruffians in the middle of the night. You know, that kind of stuff he does. He has to sleep in some mornings.
Don't make me blush. Come on.
Am I wrong?
I'm so cool. I'm sorry. Not,
Um,
not kissing and fighting boys all night.
Oh my god.
That's what I do.
Twister, what did Operative Squeakers want?
Oh. Operative Squeakers wanted me to follow them, and it took like 30 minutes. I ended up in this, like, you know how bad Lower Dura is and looks, and
Yes.
yeah, no, this part was like really bad.
Oh.
I met someone that was
You met
completely
someone.
covered.
Lovely.
They're completely covered in rats.
Oh,
Oh,
Never- I take it back then, I suppose.
The Rat King.
Mm.
that does not sound.
They were actually pretty nice.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound like clean.
They wanted to update me on some things, and was pretty much it. Nothing really important.
Okay.
Nothing that we should desperately know.
This is Brian saying this. I don't fully remember the conversation.
Been a few weeks.
That was
it was
the
mostly about the aberrant being like that. Now the CIA is kind of looking at like towards the aberrant dragon marks, right?
oh
That was basically the whole of the conversation.
yeah.
They got worried hearing about someone calling themselves the name of a very famous and long dead aberrant dragon marked person who's been who's had whispers of them returning to Sharn, and they were going to be going and take it seriously and having like their version of the CIA go ahead and just come snooping around Sharn.
Oh, they did tell me that there's going to be heightened
Guard.
heightened guard in Sharn
Security.
because security. Heightened security within Sharn because of someone pretending to be a famous aberrant dragon mark.
If you want to give the actual name for this person, it'd be how
Hala's
loud start talking in. Yeah.
Yeah, I will say it.
But I doubt I would be familiar with the name, but is it something I've ever heard?
Oh yeah, there's no role necessary for knowing this name.
One of the most
Oh.
well-known historical boogeymen is what I have in my notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so I would know the name.
Yeah, this is someone whose name would be as notorious throughout all of Eberron, the same way that everyone knows who Genghis Khan, Attila the Hun, Julius Caesar, all of these famous people are. You might not know the full history. You definitely know some of it.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So something we'll have to keep an eye out for the Heinz security, I guess.
Does this put you in danger?
Well, I don't think it would. Necessarily. Just have to be a bit more careful, but
Good to know.
do I know when Typhoon's rehab ends today?
It should be sometime afternoon. And if
Afternoon.
everyone wants to, that's down here right now. How about an insight check real quick?
An insight check.
Wait, an insight check on what?
That's gonna go fucking superb. I
You'll
can
find
tell
out
you
if you
already.
make it.
I'm not gonna find out.
Why? Huh? Why? Fuck
You
know what?
you rolled a
Fuck you.
14 on the.
I'm using a
14.
hero point.
Whoa. On what? You don't even know.
I rolled that natural 20, damn it.
It's just operative squeakers just running around.
Alright. Galen and Twister, both of you getting 18s at the end of it. You do notice as Twister gave the news that Tresh seemed to tense up a bit. Starting from hearing who was the person that was meeting with Twister to hearing what's going on and hearing about the King's Citadel making a move.
Just kind of just a very over-dramatic slow turn. No more secrets. I believe we all said it multiple times. What do you know?
There are some things that are actually really bad for you to know that are beyond what's going on.
All right, not this again.
Will it affect us sometime in the future if we don't know it? Could we be caught unaware?
She'll go ahead and pull out her, like, crystal lens and kind of, like, go over the room real quick before pocketing it again. Alright. This is a serious thing. I mean it when I say this can't leave this room. I especially don't want the guy upstairs, Velveteen, to hear about this.
Oh?
Same house, by the way.
Same house.
He accidentally offered
Same
to
house.
get involved with this, not knowing what's going on either. I had to turn him down because it won't be good work for him. Especially with him still having attachments of some kind to his house. Now, I can't tell you who Halas is. I don't know. I just know that's a rumor myself. I haven't found anything concrete there. King Citadel and I have a history, though. I was not in a military. I was part of their covert stuff. And I was over in Seer when the morning happened, doing some of their Black Ops stuff. Supposed to just get some intel real quick and I'm a little excommunicated, I guess you can say, from them right now, after just disappearing for a bit. I don't know if they necessarily want me alive or not. And I've kind of gotten into contact with I told you all about how things changed for me in the morning some months ago. Back when I was Thrashk, I had my mark over on my left arm in the middle of the forearm. As you all know, when that part of the body goes away, the dragon mark is just supposed to move. She'll go ahead and twist at her prosthetic arm and begin removing it. Supposed to, unless something weird happens. And as she takes it off and disconnects it from her, you can see the part where it once continued onto a full arm. You can just see a howling, constantly shifting, almost jutting out in spikes symbol over there, and yeah, it got a little weird. She'll go ahead and click her prosthetic arm back on.
Does that look like an aberrant dragon mark?
It's definitely not the mark. It's definitely not the mark of a normal Thrashk, and you can definitely guess it is aberrant. This thing gets me a lot of fucking pain every minute of the day. That's my trade-off for it. That's what the drinking started out for. I just try to numb it all. And, coming back to Sharn, not really. I'm kind of having to find friends in different places, and especially for the mission the dragons put me on. I kind of got in touch with your people, Twister. And, yeah, that's, my whole thing there with them now. I take names and eliminate them. Yeah, the one thing we need to make sure Mordecai is out of the picture. A knife that captures souls.
All right.
Before about.
Okay. Be
I have
honest, I don't
coffee.
know exactly what to do with this information.
Well. Here's some coffee, Achaeus.
Thank you. Thank you. I need it.
And trash if you want some.
Thank you. So yeah, that's pretty much the last of what I had still hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, I'm pretty much just as much in the dark as you all are.
Okay.
Be careful about whoever the Citadel sends. They are highly trained in both magic and martial combat. They are the best of the best when it comes to snooping around. If there is any hint of an air that you might be up to something, and they come looking at you, you're good as guilty.
Are they just after the aberrants? Or is there something else that they're after?
There's always gonna be like a second objective. You can't tell. Things aren't always. It's not like everyone there is always up to the straight and up to one purpose themselves. You have a bunch of people concentrated who are highly suspicious of everyone else by nature and always seeking to know more. There's gonna be people like trying to.
You're telling me that government officials that have unlimited amounts of power have just used it to their own advantage? I'm shocked and awed.
Shocking, really.
Yeah. Was I ever told when they were showing up, or if they've already shown up?
That they'd be arriving soon.
They'd be arriving here?
Not at the
Not
detective.
specifically
Sharn.
here,
Just
but
Sharn,
just
Sharn.
Okay, I was like,
And I was told this like a few days ago.
Yes.
So.
Well, a couple days ago, yeah.
oh, were you saying that out loud?
That they are arriving soon. Yes.
Okay.
Not here yet, as far as I'm aware, but.
Something an eye out for.
They're probably not going to send out a big, missive like, "Hey, the King's
all
Dark Lanterns are here."
nice,
They're probably
yeah.
just going to show up.
And start going.
And the spies, presumably, yes. So we won't know.
No, they'll just be around.
Be much more vigilant.
Good. Another thing to have to be careful of and keep an eye out for.
Add that to the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have enough stuff to do at the moment.
Yeah.
Really don't.
Is it safe for your father then to be traveling here?
I'll let you in on a secret.
Hmm.
That's not really a secret. My
Okay.
my family isn't dragon marked.
Oh, I assumed they were.
We just go off the idea that we just like to help, and we saw a group in need and we decided to help them. At least that's what I'd like to believe.
Do you believe it?
I believe it 100%, and that's what I want to do. I want to help Aberrant's dragon marked out.
I don't think a 7 insight's gonna get you too much.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Hard to read.
No.
I see people like Tresh and under constant pain, and I see other people with aberrant dragon marks that are just being treated so harshly by everyone and being treated unfairly sometimes just by the government, and kind of just gets under my skin. And so I thought, well, why not just help them? Try to put my fair share of healing and knowledge that I know into the mix.
Very noble.
I try to be.
It's very nice of you. And
To a
too
fault.
bad more people aren't like that. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, to a fault.
And we've seen where that nobility has gotten me. Stabbed through the chest.
Who in this room hasn't been stabbed through the chest? For the record, I was more so shot through the chest, but
Got through the chest.
I guess I wasn't stabbed through. It was more like sliced across, but it was
Eh.
the chest.
Trish, I don't believe we've ever actually talked about you being near the morning when it happened. A piece of information that is, I would call, very relevant to me.
I guess it's because I just told it to a few other of you, so I just kind of forgot and thought it was everyone.
So, is that when you became an aberrant?
Yeah. And when I lost my arm and got hit by all the kinds of magics going on there, that's when the Marcus had tried to shift just changed into one. Didn't really understand the whole process. I was just going for my life, fell down into Kyber, came back out in a distant land where there were dragons everywhere. It's a lot to take in.
So you don't know a lot about it then. You just know that weird magic happened.
I'm not a book smart person, so I'm just a go find a person to punch and punch them kind of person.
Understandable.
A group here in Sharn, it's just would have been Sin and Galen that would have been the ones to have a better idea. But Sin was there, and he doesn't even understand it.
Was Galen ever at the morning? Like, I know that he didn't die.
No, Galen didn't leave for a seer. I'm pretty sure he just spent essentially his whole time here in Sharn, as far as I remember.
Was death by Mordekash?
Presumably, yes.
I say and then look around.
Right, Galen, you were killed by Mordecai, yes?
Yes. Mordekash was leading me disguised as my son. I thought I was having a nice family trip before he turned into his real self and shot me in the head.
Sorry, yes, I was shot in the head as well. Yes, Mordecai has a son, let him know. I repeat what Galen said.
Both were shot in the head.
That, I guess, healed slightly better.
Is that spot that's glowing? Is that where?
Has it gotten bigger?
A little bit, yes. I pull out my own autopsy report that I have drafted on myself.
On Galen or Gale?
On Galen, because Gale hasn't seen his body.
Oh, you an autopsy? Okay.
Yes, I was going very hardcore method into this, and I was trying to solve the case. I was just notating all the injuries that were at least still present on my body, and the ones that Carmelina remembered me having.
Okay.
I'm solving the.
No,
I'm by myself.
you're perfectly fine. You know, like that's entirely valid. It just took me a little by surprise, and I also it was just surprising.
Studious detective work.
I wonder.
Complimenting me.
I wonder if
I'm gonna keep that one to myself.
the fact that both of you were shot in the head.
Who else has been shot in the
Who
head?
was shot in the head?
I thought you were also shot. I thought Gale was also shot.
Gale is killed in the morning by the
Oh.
moon.
I don't know how I died. But I don't know how I died. I was there. I was doing like some random kind of wanted poster mission board thing. And then that's when all the whoosh happened and whatever happened in it. Next I woke up and a bunch of elves were looking at me.
How close were you to the capital yourself?
Close to the capital. We had performed there like a few days ago, and then we were traveling out, and I kind of stayed back to just do some random work to get some more cash.
Alright, well. I guess it might not be proximity related. I was in the middle of the capital myself.
You were in the middle of the capital when you got shot?
When the morning happened. That's trash.
Also, we didn't
Speaking.
hear that.
Oh!
That was
Oh my
trash.
gosh. I thought
Yeah.
that was Galen.
I thought it was Galen too.
And Galen talks like Galen does. And he does his Galen voice.
Yes, my best guess at how to do it. I am terrible at accents, as you can all understand by now.
Yeah.
Galen Morales.
Gregory.
Arceus. I'm a material girl.
Shut up, Idolini.
Idolini talks like Superstar Freddy.
Oh God, no.
Since what time is it right now? Like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, closer to 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I mean,
I was-
we have to wait for your father,
Yeah,
presumably.
I was planning on the evening doing like a little me day and going to one of the bathhouses here.
Oh, cute.
Because like I need it.
That's fair.
Been a few stressful weeks. Months, really.
Yeah.
I really had no plans aside from talking with your father and perhaps going to see Sin.
Oh. I should maybe go with you to see some. Maybe. I have to remember what I was doing here. Brian does.
What you were doing there in the cogs, being Robin.
No, like, I want to talk to Sin about something, I just can't remember what. Or maybe it was Orm, I haven't,
Is there a reason Velveteen's been... Is he feeling okay? Like, is there a reason he's not down here?
Let's say.
He could be sleeping on something of ilk. I could go wake him up if we deem it necessary.
It's fine, I can go get him. I'll head upstairs.
We all go
Okay.
get Velveteen.
we all
go
agree
upstairs.
here. We all go as a group.
How many do go? I'm curious.
A case won't go if someone else is going. He's
Twister's
not going to
going.
bother.
I'm not gonna
to.
go.
Twister's
Yeah,
going.
it's like we're not going up. This isn't a group effort.
The moment you sort of round the corner and you see, as you like go up the stairs, you will see me sitting there, and I just do one of these. And then it's your play from there. Then I'll point you back in that direction.
I'll walk over to Velveteen's door, knock on it. I'll say, Velveteen, are you up? And then walk back downstairs. I think Velveteen is still asleep.
Okay.
I mean, he could have had a late night out, who is to say.
True.
When does your father get off of rehab?
Sometime in the afternoon.
We could go to the cogs this morning for certainly look into.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Could I talk to you in private, Gail, if that's okay?
Of course, yes. We could do, yeah. Or
Okay.
would you like to have a discussion?
I guess we could do your room.
All right. My room it is then.
Nate, do I hear them approaching?
Yeah.
If you're listening in on this whole conversation, I'm sure you can hear
I know.
this.
I don't know how heavy you guys walk.
Yeah, you can hear. You
You're
can
not trying to be
definitely.
stealthy.
No, I know, but again,
You can hear the woodboards creak.
Okay, can I again roll a stealth roll and see if I can just make it back upstairs?
Sure.
Where
Back
were you on
upstairs?
this? Were you on the staircase?
I was at the bottom of the stairs for most of that conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
I thought the bottom of the stairs was like emptying out into the foyer.
Oh yeah, that would have been the case. I was assuming like you were talking about.
No,
Like, you were
I
at the
was
top of
like,
the stairs listening.
yeah. Well, it was the where I could hear everything and also out of sight.
Yeah, however far
Yeah.
down he could go where he could still eavesdrop and still be out of sight
Okay.
would be my assumption of how
Mhm.
that is.
All right. Hey,
That's
can a
a
chaos be at
good
a 22?
No!
Good.
I'm not
Roll a
active.
nat
I
20,
can't-
It'll be a 17.
You're not
I don't-
actively looking.
I doubt
Yeah,
I'm
he's not
actively looking, but I'm
actively
gonna roll because if I get a nat 20, I will see it.
He's not active. He's not actively looking either.
I'm not.
There's an
It
nat
was
20 involved.
advantage, though.
You rolled higher than a case's passive.
Alright, but
True.
Oh,
again, neither of
impressive.
you are able to notice as Velveteen just goes ahead and quickly and like quietly goes back. I'm assuming back into your room.
Yeah, but I won't. I'll wait for them to go in that room, and then I'll be a sneaky little Pete.
You're gonna
Okay.
eavesdrop on this conversation too?
I mean, might as well.
All right.
I roll a perception real quick first for Velveteen. Just pick up like what you'd be able to eavesdrop on.
Can I also do something real quick?
All right.
Question though, hold on.
Give Fresh a little
Everyone.
kiss.
No.
Oh.
Little kissies.
I'm not gonna say advantage. I'm not gonna say. Oh, hold on. I gotta roll a d4.
I'm not gonna say it.
That's what the D4 was for.
Okay, hold on. Yeah,
That is
no.
what the D4 was for. Wondering.
Nate.
Yeah?
Hear me out. Okay. No. Hear me out. I'm rolling really well on this right now. No.
What
If
the
I
fuck
were,
are you saying?
Hold on.
Are you trying to gaslight him?
I'm not trying to gaslight Nate. If I were to press my ear against the door, could I then again roll stealth again?
I'd
You
say
wanna
you're
get
carrying
caught,
your
you little
stealth
bitch.
from earlier, but at the same time, with the total of 11, you're gonna pretty much just get every like other word that's being said, essentially.
Let's make sure
I'll take
every
that.
other word is just a random nonsense word that doesn't mean anything.
It's the most nonsensical conversation if you just listen to it, but you hear every other word, it makes sense.
What is
Yes.
happening here?
So you're not gonna get the full information, but you'll still get something. All right. Sorry. Continue on for Gaius and Gale.
Were you trying to do something, Brian?
Oh, sorry,
I
Brian
was-
as well.
I was going to, after like after I heard the door close, like 10-20 seconds later, I was gonna go upstairs and see if Velveteen was up there.
What can I help you with, Achaeus?
I will say I apologize if this is overstepping. Please let me know if I need to stop at any point. I was just kind of concerned after yesterday.
Yeah, what's up?
I just kind of noticed when Velveteen brought up the whole thing with Carmelina.
No, I knew you were gonna do this from when you asked Brian to specify earlier. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just it seemed like you got very defensive very quickly, but if it makes sense, it didn't feel entirely like it was you.
Mm-hmm.
It felt more like Galen.
I will say that the both of us were a little quick to react on that matter. For myself, I'll blame that to my method acting that I've been doing for the past several months. We have worked it out and sorted things, I think, in theory. But yeah, I've been living in a world where I'm Galen Lord Morales for the past several months.
Yeah. And I guess that was more what I was concerned about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, what reason did I have down there to be having that conversation in Galen's voice?
Yeah.
I'm aware.
I just more I just had a idea if you would hear, you know.
Why wouldn't I? We're friends, aren't we?
Yeah. I just thought maybe I would suggest maybe like a few nights a week you go out as Gale. Just you know, maybe I know you brought up the what was it, the hat of disguise self. Maybe we could get one of those.
I don't want us to waste money on something kind of so frivolous as that.
I wouldn't say it's frivolous.
The problem will be resolved, and we shouldn't have to deal with it much longer.
You good?
I almost sneezed.
Okay.
Oh. It shouldn't be an issue. I'm hoping. If it would make you feel better if I went out and stuff, I can cast Alter Self.
I know. I was just thinking of something that wouldn't use your magic as much. Again, this is just a suggestion. You don't, if you're not comfortable, but you know, I
think it's more so the issue is that I don't look really good in a hat. And like the hat of disguise kind of implies you gotta keep wearing the hat.
Does the hat always show when you're disguised?
I mean, maybe when you're not. Well, maybe when you're disguised, but I don't know. I think it's still a hat when you're not disguised.
But when you're disguised,
Morales doesn't really fuck with a hat.
It's a trilby, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I haven't found any particularly good hats that work well with. Maybe I could ask Galen. He could point me in the direction of a few good hats, but it is difficult to find clothing options that agree with both the person that Galen Law Morales is and the person that I myself am.
Yeah, that's fair.
But the gesture is very kind. Thank you.
Okay,
Are you all
that
right?
was. Yeah, I'm fine. Just a weird morning, you know.
I'm sorry your event that you had planned for all of us didn't go according to plan.
It happens. Shit happens.
I mean, we could figure it out at some point.
Yeah, we can do that.
I would suggest, hey, maybe we try to all go to the bathhouse together with Twister, but that might be a level of comfort that I don't know if we're all ready for. I know I'm not. Well, it would depend. Am I going as me or am I going as Galen? Because we don't need to see what's happening.
That would be up to you, but also... I'd probably be fine with the bathhouse. Although it'd depend on the bathhouse, I guess.
I mean,
I don't know.
I wouldn't dare go to one of the ones in middle or lower Dora.
No.
Absolutely not. We would go somewhere significantly better in upper Dora. Or at least like middle to upper Dora.
Yeah. I agree.
Otherwise, what? Are we peasants? What are we doing? Yeah. Do you have any plans for the day?
My patron was suggesting that I seek therapy.
You know, I hate the man a lot. I think I've made that abundantly clear to you, but I'm gonna probably agree with him on that one.
Yeah, he said he was concerned about how I've been doing after the past few days, so he suggested I look into therapy.
I mean, it'd be nice to have someone to talk to, I suppose.
Yeah, I just don't know exactly how to talk to someone about you know, what I did.
I mean, yeah, that's a valid kind of point on that matter, but there's got to be someone specifically. I hate to say it, but Velveteen's got a therapist in theory that he'd probably be more than willing to share with you.
He did give me the card once.
Have therapy today.
I guess I'll maybe I'll talk to Velveteen and we'll look into it.
You think there'd be such a thing as couples therapy for you and your upstairs neighbor? No, you're not technically a couple, but it's like it's two-person therapy, but I don't know, kind of ease the relationship going on up there.
I don't know.
I'm just pitching ideas, all right? I'm just saying that maybe that could be a potential option.
At that point, it just sounds like I'm arguing with myself, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't can't exactly speak out loud.
I suppose you're right, yeah, and you at least kind of seem same about it. I respond to Galen fully out loud, which is kind of makes me look like I've fully lost my marbles.
I mean, I did used to respond out loud to him a little bit, but you know, it again sounds a little bit like you're talking to yourself. So I kind of made myself stop.
You guys talk often? Galen and I, you know, we sometimes talk, but
not really. If something comes up, then we'll talk. Sometimes he reminds me of things I need at the grocery store, but other than that, not really.
Like a true roommate.
Yeah, I think it's the concept of we're both sharing this body.
I mean, it's your body, though.
It is my body, you're correct. It is my body, but maybe they think they care about it to a relative degree.
I mean, probably because they're living in it.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, no, I'm perfect. I'm doing great. You know, just another day of the week.
Uh-huh.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? Did you want to like hang out as me or something at some point? Were you asking me to do an event or go somewhere with you or something?
I mean, if you would like to, what do you like to do?
Well, that's an interesting question. Me, Gale? What do I like to do?
What do you like to do?
Get drunk, get in bar fights, dance on tables.
I could do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I won't drink. I can't. I don't drink anymore.
Why not? If you don't mind me asking, let's go therapy right now.
Lay
back on the couch.
I mean, I
I'll
used
get
to drink
clipboard
a lot when this isn't there. Let's need a clipboard. I used to drink a lot back when I was like 17 to 19. And I used to go to like parties and stuff. I think I mentioned that when I was talking about the letter from my mom. I don't exactly remember what I mentioned yesterday.
Right, yeah. I recall.
I one night got blackout drunk and how do I say this without it sounding bad? I woke up. I guess I tried to flirt with this half-orc guy.
Like half-orc guys? Why you just shrug like that? Hey, hold up.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so I tried to flirt.
It's a piece of interesting information. Continue
Anyways,
talking.
I tried to flirt with this half-orc guy, but he apparently saw that I was way too drunk.
Oh, that's good at least.
And so he took me back to his apartment, let me sleep on his couch and puke in a bucket, and also kind of take care of me while I'm hungover and
that's really
sick.
Sweet.
He was very nice. I mean, we hooked up a few times afterwards. It was really nice. But
neat, Cool.
Yeah. So, but like that event kind of made me realize that if it was someone else who's a little less respectable,
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
maybe I should hold back so I don't drink anymore. I'll still party though. I'll go.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, it'll just be. I mean, we could invite anyone else if you wanted to.
They're welcome to come if they want. It's up to
Yeah.
them. But
Invite everyone for a night of drunken or non-drunken debauchery.
yeah, sounds good.
Fuck yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
neat. Yeah. Like super buff.
Do we want to talk about my preferences?
We can. I'm just curious. You mentioned a half orc, and now I'm suddenly very intrigued. You know, as
Yes.
a half orc, I'm decently intrigued. What can I say?
Yes.
All right. Neat.
The stronger type. Sienna was quite built.
Good to know. Now, I think we should head on from our day instead of talking about how fucking fit your dead spouse was.
Yeah.
That I think would probably be best for the both of us in this current matter.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Um,
go to my room for like a few minutes.
no, that's valid. I would like to remind you that I am very strong. I know I just look like this. Anyway, there's the door.
I know, I saw. I'm gonna go to my room.
All right, great. Ta.
Okay, I will walk out. Where's Velveteen? And what happened to Twister?
I
You're
have
muted.
and I sent you the stuff that you would have picked up.
Twister spent a good half of that conversation trying to get Velveteen away, but Velveteen probably wasn't having any of it. So Twister just went back downstairs. Twister did not hear any of the conversation. He was not close enough.
Okay, so did Velveteen leave before Achaeus walked out, or what's gonna happen here?
That might
Let's
be
make, let's make this fun. Nate, can I roll another stealth check? I'm just curious.
Sure.
What do you think
that
gonna
might
happen
also
from
be
that?
entirely dependent
Listen.
on what he heard
Yeah.
right before.
Roll a nat 1.
Listen, I can roll nat 1 if you want me to roll nat 1. Okay, no.
He does.
There's no
Why?
way that either of them will pick you up.
Well, no, it's just I was just curious if like they would hear me just like walking away from the door, just at all.
No, that 29, you are like the wind.
How do you have a?
Because I'm a level in rogue. I
Okay,
took proficiency in stealth.
that would do
Roll
it.
You could roll a -1. It'll still be like what, a 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one would still be
11? It'd be an 11.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll just say I'm just sitting at the top of the stairs, kind of hanging out. Not really doing much.
Walk out, find you there. You're like, oh, hey,
How's it going?
going okay? I'm just, I'm gonna. He kind of points to his room.
No, you're okay. You can go. We don't need to talk.
Okay. Morning. And then I'll go to his room.
I'm gonna leave my room and try to find everyone else.
Okay.
Twister's downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll
Just
take
take-
a couple minutes to gather everyone.
Well, I'm not gathering. I'm just finding.
Okay.
Like walk by Velveteen, lean down, whisper in his ear. He thinks it's yesterday, and just keep walking.
I'll follow and meet them at the bottom of the stairs. Does he not remember anything?
Doesn't seem like it.
Like, because we had a whole day. Will he know? Like,
He kept talking about 2 days ago and referring it to it as yesterday.
can we just say it's like Wednesday instead of the whatever made up days it actually is?
Alright, if you want.
Okay.
Oh, easier.
Wednesday.
So he still thinks it's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Well, yeah.
Does he think it just what's gonna happen when he realizes it's not that day? Like, is he just gonna be like, oh, it's not that day?
I don't know. I didn't.
I'm gonna head
didn't
over.
direct him.
What's going
Okay.
on? Why are you talking at the bottom of the stairs?
In a case of mind, it is Tuesday.
So, how do we want to play this?
The case is going to know sooner or later that it's, Wednesday, right?
Do we want to just like?
How do we explain that man lost a whole ass day?
How about the here? Do you want me to just handle this later?
You realize if you fuck this up, it's everything that's at loss.
I'm not gonna go into mind-splitting things. I'm just gonna keep referring in every other sentence what day it is.
Alright, I mean, if you're certainly wanting to,
I
whatever.
mean, it's either that or it happens in public and they could possibly freak out about it.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, also, do you guys want to go drinking tonight and dancing on tables?
I mean,
I can do that after I get back from the bathhouse.
I have a question about this bathhouse. Are we talking like Upper Sharn?
Upper
Yeah.
Sharn. Upper
Okay.
Sharn.
Okay,
But-
yeah.
Have you
Case
seen
and I
the
had the
ones
same
in the
question.
middle and lower?
I was about to say you go to middle or lower Sharn, you're just in people soup at that point. It's gross.
Yeah, no.
Listen, sometimes it's fine if you're kind of into that stuff, but for the most part, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't
even if
want
you're
to
into
talk
it,
about
like-
it, Velveteen.
No, I know you're into other things. So
Do you
Excuse
want
me?
I can bring out the clipboard.
what?
What are you
Sorry
talking
about
about, Velveteen?
I imagine
Mr.
you're in.
Bro.
I imagine. The
What
last
in the
name.
damn
is-
hell are you saying?
I'd imagine you're just into other things. You know.
What other things can you possibly mean? You all don't know what I'm into. I
You're
look
into-
at Twister, and I just go. You all don't know what
I
am about.
narrow. Twister narrows his eyes at you.
Nate.
Yeah.
What,
I
am I
know what
rolling,
you are.
I'm rolling insight, right?
It'd be insight, yeah.
Okay.
I don't need to roll insight. I know.
I know what you are.
Hold on.
You don't really pick up what's going on.
No,
with
I
11.
know. I do see the look though, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Care to elaborate just a little bit?
What are you asking me to elaborate on? You're trying to get me to tell you what my type is?
Well, you then also shared a look with Twister.
I think we talked about.
Yes,
talking about that?
I'm Gail's type.
You are absolutely not, for the record. Stop. First of all,
Wink choir boy? Yeah, probably not Gail's type.
no.
Whoa, he has a 15 strength. He's more like a twunk.
A combination twink slash punk.
Yeah.
Listen, I just Twister caught me making eyes at a friend of mine. In a sense.
Oh, well, okay. That's no issue with that. No problem with that.
Okay, great.
Call it.
Say
What?
what you're gonna say. Goddamn, say Twister.
No. This,
Speak your goddamn words. No more
hold on.
What?
I know I sort of led in this conversation, but we've got bigger fish today.
Yeah, are you going drunk and
Like people
dancing
say.
with us? YN.
Yes, clearly. What do you think I do during the week when I'm not working?
I assume earning some huge amount of money for some random ass reason.
Staying here and
You guys
reading
never
the
ask
comic.
about the reason. There's a reason, all right?
Oh, I know what the reason is.
You don't know what the reason is.
You go beat people up.
No, the reason I earn the money, not the reason how I get the money.
Gambling.
No, it's actually not gambling.
And then I don't care.
Oh,
What do you do?
Okay.
Like, rock
Fuck around. Find out.
Do you literally fuck around?
What's your type, Velveteen?
I don't have to answer this. Velveteen doesn't have to answer this.
You're right, you don't. I mean, there was that nice Shatter Kai woman that came up to us while we were all eating dinner one time that implied knowing you. What's up with her? I haven't seen her around recently.
I'm not going to talk about it. I choose not to
You
talk
remember a
about it.
lot of more things than I do.
Hey, she has a name. Right, Nate?
Yeah, Nate.
Yeah, Nate. She
What
has
was
a
the-
name.
What was that waitress's
Johnny
name?
doesn't have his notes open right now.
Let's see now.
She didn't even make it in my notes. I just remembered it because I was like, interesting that in 2 of our games you're interested in a Shatter Kai woman. Fascinating.
Hey, I'm interested in more than just a Shatter Kai woman, okay?
Okay, what else?
I was interested in the what Nate alluded to a year ago and forgot about. The leader of the Bormars and broke my heart.
Oh yeah, the fact that you didn't recognize on site that Ilsa was a lesbo.
Listen, she was described like one time a year ago.
As gay.
I don't remember a year
Nate said, "This
ago.
gay woman walks up to you."
That's not
Nate
fair.
said that verbatim, and we were like, "Wow, Nate, that's a little like a lot for you."
And Velveteen's like,
any
I
of
have
us,
a
that's
champ.
fine, but
It's not important. You guys don't need to know what Velveteen's into.
we're bonded. Hey, never have I ever. Now
No.
we're playing 20 questions, okay?
No, shut
But
up.
we never got to
What's-
play Never Have I Ever.
What's your type?
Well, technically, we played Never Have I Ever.
You fucking what? All right.
Can I
you know
come?
what?
Can I come downstairs?
I'm not. I'm
you
not
come
saying
downstairs
this.
to Twister saying you fucking what?
Uh,
Yeah.
did
You
I
guys
just
should play
know?
Never Have I Ever without us, Zacchaeus.
Listen, we were just talking. And we were just seeing
Yeah,
what our
but-
Wednesday plans are.
The 3 of us, yes, Twister did play Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
We can play it again. There's still things that I haven't done that I can still say.
That's true. Yeah. And then
Now-
also Velveteen was answering us about what his type is.
I'm not gonna answer that. I don't have to answer that.
You don't have to, but we're all asking.
That's information you can keep to yourself if you want.
You see, Achaeus is for once I'm agreeing with Achaeus on this.
Twister,
Oh,
what's
I-
your type?
Once.
Well, you know, every other day
I don't
we
have to
sort of
answer
don't
that.
agree with each other.
But
Fine, I'll answer it. I like big, strong guys.
Incredible. Good to know.
Yeah?
Luckily, there's no
Gail?
big, strong guys here. It's just me. Hello.
You're-
I'm just a little guy.
Yeah.
So-
you're just a little guy, a little man.
So, Achaeus, do you have anything planned for this middle of the week?
What? Why are you phrasing it like
It's
that?
the middle of the week.
It's Tuesday, so I guess yeah, technically. I mean, it's kind of the middle. I was gonna go look into therapy.
Okay. Usually on, well, not Tuesdays. I usually don't have a session, but I could, if you want, take you by the office I regulate. And if you want to go,
Sure, that's fine.
okay. You still have that card I gave you?
No, I didn't take it.
That's fine. You didn't take it. That's right. Okay, I think I'll have a second one. It'll help you, maybe get a day one session if you're into that. If not, we can maybe set up another day for you. Well, it's not up to me. It's up to her.
We should. I mean, those things usually are at least a few weeks of booking in advance.
Well, as someone who's been visiting for a few months, I think we're on good enough terms. I could probably get you in maybe next week.
Yeah, I can talk to this person about it. That's fine.
Okay. Would your father's not supposed to be here for another quite a bit, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Twister. So
Supposed to show up in the afternoon.
we could head over that way if you two have any plans.
I mean, the 2 of us could head to the cogs if we were so looking to.
I need some breakfast first. I haven't eaten. I feel very hungry.
I can make some waffles or some.
I mean, there's some snickerdoodles if you bypass the gun that's crunched up a lot of them.
I'll make some waffles.
We really should not
Everyone's
have
gonna
that
make
gun
waffles?
in there. We're getting gunpowder on the snickerdoodles.
Fine,
I don't think it's exactly healthy.
I'll go grab my gun out of the snickerdoodle jar.
Why is there a gun in the pancake mix?
There's not a gun in the pancake mix. It would
That'd be
ruin
absurd.
It would ruin the gun,
That's
Brian.
too far.
It would ruin the gun.
Are we talking like the Are we talking like the dry pancake mix that you
Yeah.
buy at the store? Okay.
Okay, because I was imagining like already done pancake mix. I'm just like,
No.
you gotta pull it out.
Imagine-
And it's just like, I'm like, oh, I can't use this.
I was imagining a bowl of
Cat.
wet pancake
That's
mix
what I'm
and there's
saying.
a gun in the middle of it, and I was like, that's
You're
absurd.
using it to stir.
Sir, have some gun with your pancakes.
Would you like to taste the batter? Holds gun to mouth.
Oh yeah, we could enjoy some breakfast real quick and be on our way.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm just saying we could probably just take a break if needed.
Yeah. Yeah, before we continue on,
Breakfast.
we can go let everyone go on their different things. We'll go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break right here. See y'all in a little bit. Make sure to go stretch, take a break,
Water.
punch the moon, drink some water, the usual things. See y'all soon. Okay, everyone. Thank you all for taking a few minutes back from break right now. Hope everyone had a nice, good little stretch right there. Made sure to. Why did I just see a no?
What?
No.
I just said
What?
no.
No, I didn't. Shut up. Stop gaslighting Nate. Come on.
All right. Well, I'll believe you.
I said Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Ohio is
Translates
no.
to no.
All right. I just looked at the captions and it said no.
No Ohio.
No Ohio.
Oh my lord.
My work might be sending me to No Ohio.
Ew.
It's no
Cleveland,
use.
Ohio, or Cincinnati, Ohio?
Oh, does
Akron,
Ohio not use-
Ohio.
Akron. Ugh, gross. LeBron's from there.
LeBron James.
That's all I know about Akron. It's probably all most of us know about Akron.
Akron's actually probably one of the better cities in Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, but it's the LeBron effect.
There's
that's
one
why.
escape room at
Yeah.
there. Only one.
Yeah, and it's called
The Great Escape Room.
Oh, I was gonna say
Really?
the Escape to South
That's
Beach.
wild.
That one's for you, Nate. You and you fucking Cleveland fans, you losing LeBron twice.
Welcome to our sports podcast.
At least we got a ring. That's all we
Anyway.
got.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. What's their
Who's
name?
the lucky individual?
Yeah, what's
Ah,
their
they
name?
must have liked it.
It was, sadly
Alright,
enough,
so-
it was Kyrie Irving. And
Oh,
I gotta deal with
no.
that.
No.
I gotta
Are they
get these
strong?
sports jokes. No, they're a flat earther who doesn't believe in vaccines.
R.I.P.
So,
We're having breakfast.
are you having breakfast? And after that, you're all splitting off, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Some of you heading down to the cogs, and what are you heading to therapy?
I'm taking.
We don't have to role play that.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's just gonna take him to the unless he has something
to get, like, something
specifically
set up.
wants us to.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you don't want to, it's fine. It's okay.
Unless there's something specific you want to talk to a case about,
No,
I don't think we
no,
need to
it's-
role play
It's
the
okay.
therapist's
I'll be
office.
fine. I'll be good.
It's up to you, bestie. But
Fine. It's good.
okay.
Okay. In which case, you can just get like something set up for the next week.
Do they have a calendar today is
Oh, for
Wednesday
sure.
the
No,
blank?
no. You know what? I kind of want to role play
Okay.
this now because
Oh.
it would be super obvious that the therapy office would specify that it is Wednesday.
Okay.
It is
Yeah, you're right.
Wednesday, my dudes.
So you
In
just.
which case, let's go ahead and start with that trip to the therapist office.
Okay.
Perfect place to have a mental breakdown.
We're just walking.
You just walk right into the main building, into the entry room, the waiting room, and you can see that there's someone who's kind of sat at a desk. You can see probably a little bit over 30-year-old half elf woman with kind of short hair, going ahead and just sat at the desk, look around, looks up and notices you, Velveteen. Oh, sir, I don't believe it's time for your appointment. That's...
Oh no, it's okay, Miss Daisy Ray. I came up with a name. No. I'm here with my friend, Achaeus, Miss Ray, Achaeus.
Nice to meet you.
They were looking to potentially start, coming here, or maybe on a regular basis. I don't know, but is that possible that we can get set up for them?
Sure, let me just check the notes on the calendar and make sure that about the day. Can I get a perception roll from Achaeus as a calendar is being put right in front of your face?
They pull out this big ass binder and the case is is this perception?
Yeah, perception.
Ah,
Oh my god, you're not going to be able to know what numbers.
Oh,
Oh, my
16.
lord, a
Oh
19.
my God! You
And
know
natural
it's
19.
it's Wednesday.
you always know when I roll high in the perception because I go, hey!
A 19 for a 16. All right, but yeah, as this woman's going ahead and looking through the notes she has, Achaeus, you do notice for today's entry, it is a day ahead of what you know it to be.
Okay, I'm not going to mention that at the moment, but I think it'll be easy to see. No, I'll roll deception and see if I can keep this hidden of like the what the fuck type of look on my face.
Please roll poorly.
You're fucked.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need a nat 20. Well, actually, no, I don't. No.
Yeah.
yeah.
In his head, he's just like, what the fuck? Kind of like, okay, weird. But he won't mention anything, and I'll just wait for her.
Hey, yes, in a couple weeks on the 19th, we should be able to go ahead. Sorry, in a couple weeks, we should be able to have like an opening on this day, this time. Would that be good for you?
Yeah, I should be available. I'll speak to my boss and make sure I have. Is it in the morning or the
This would be
afternoon?
an evening one.
Okay, I'll have to talk to my boss then, but I should be able to get it off. Yeah, that
Okay.
works.
And it'll just be like an introductory session. You can go ahead and figure out what you want to do from there if you want to continue on.
Okay, that sounds good.
Thank you all very much.
No.
I wish making therapy appointments in real life were that easy.
No, it is not that easy at all.
It's so fucking hard. Goddamn impossible.
So, is there anything else you want to do today? We've got some time.
No, I just had a quick question. Today's Tuesday, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. It's the 3rd or 4th. Why? Did you like miss something yesterday or?
No. I guess I just got my days confused. You know how it kind of goes, where sometimes you lose track of days when
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
busy.
we've been busy the past few weeks. You know, days kind of blur together.
Yeah.
You sure
just-
everything's okay?
Yeah, no, it must have just been my mistake. I must have just lost track of the day. It, happens. It just happens. You're busy.
Okay. But if you
Can I
don't,
insight check Velveteen?
Yeah.
haha, not gonna get me. Not gonna get me.
You both rolled low, but Achaeus rolled lower still.
I was
Oh,
very
the
worried
seven.
because I saw the -1 for me, and then I saw your roll. I'm like, okay, we're an even footing.
That's not even footing.
No, we're on
I
even
have
footing.
a
As,
negative.
oh, sorry,
3.
-3. Okay, never mind. We're
That's
fine
not
no matter
even footing.
what. Something's there though. I will say that. Like, it's just like, well, I mean, if you don't have anything else really going on, you can just kind of hang out if you want. Really don't have to do much. You're muted. I can't.
Sorry, I needed to cough.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We don't have to RP this, but we can just have we have a gay old time.
We have a gay old time.
Yeah.
You find us in an alley kissing.
Yeah. I mean, if that's something that KS is into, albeit.
Hey.
Find us in a
Yo.
back alley with our tongues down each other's throats. No.
I'll roll for passion. Nat 20. Don't even need to roll. It's fine.
No, you just hang out.
Expertise
Yeah.
and passion.
Alright. Well, while that was going on, the rest, the other two members are able to. make
We're
their
in
way-
an alleyway kissing. Okay.
Who's to say?
You make your way down to the cogs and make your way to the familiar site of Sin's workshop. You can hear from the assembly side, from their little garage, the sounds of construction going on. Seem to be like putting together some heavy machinery.
Shall we then?
Let's.
Okay. And we walk in.
Okay. As Sam was before, you go from feeling like this intense heat that's always present with the cogs because of the vicinity next to all of the like magical lava. But as soon as you kind of like make your way inside, you feel a sudden coolness from whatever devices they have set up that act as a air conditioning within. And it's a lot more pleasant than before. You walk inside and you can see like at an anvil right now, like hammering away down at some bits of metal, trying to put them all together. Trying to put them all together. You can see that there's Sin, just kind of like in like a heavy smith apron that has like some kind of like welder style mask over top to try to keep like sparks from going into his eyes, just smacking down with and you can see also where the artificial the prosthetics match to his body, and as you're kind of hammering away over to the side, you see Argentum kind of just jotting down at some blueprints, and they notice you and kind of go, oh, hello. It's been a couple months since seen either of your faces. How are y'all doing?
Been lovely.
Been fantastic. Do I see Orem anywhere?
Orem's not here right now.
I think I know where Orem's at. Okay.
How have you been? Your invention here has been working quite lovely. I bought the Argento type.
Thank you. Glad to know that's been of some service to you.
Yes, it's been in fact quite helpful. I'm grown quite fond of it, if I were to say so myself.
That's the camera, right?
Yes, it's the camera. The Garo type, Argento type, yeah.
Maybe, I guess I should go ahead and look to try to produce more of it, see how that'll sell in the market.
I think it would be absolutely lovely. I maybe you've tried to put it forward towards those, the journalist types.
Yeah. Might want to get a patent on that, though.
Mm-hmm, yes.
No, it's already patented.
Oh, good, lovely.
Oh, that's good.
We were hoping, if at all possible, to speak with Master Renly, if he is not too preoccupied with what he is doing.
Mr. Renly, and you see Argentum go ahead and just kind of step forward and repeat again, as Sin just seems to be kind of just stuck, focused on what he's doing, and Argentum kind of goes ahead and taps him on the back. Mr. Renly, in which case you see him just kind of shake himself out of whatever focus he had, mid-swing, lifts the visor up. Hello there. Sorry, I didn't notice you coming in.
It's quite all right. We're relatively quiet.
Sorry to break your focus there.
There were some matters I was hoping to speak with you about.
Argentum, you know how to finish this new work on it. Yes. And you see Argentum go ahead and just go ahead and going ahead and start smacking away at the metals that are searing hot, try to get them formed and shaped still for this bunch of plates that are being assembled right now. And as Sin goes ahead and removes his own visor, kind of starts untying the smith apron and taking off the heavy gloves. So, what do you want to talk about?
I do not know if we've ever discussed it, but you presumably know that I clearly cannot be a Galen Morales.
Yes, I know.
Lovely. From my understanding, you were, and if this is not a conversation you wish to have, simply tell us to stop and we will. But it's from my understanding that you were caught in the morning.
I was on the outskirts of it and was able to run out of it, but back into Graham.
I was not as lucky, it would seem. I was just curious if you knew anything specifically about the magics more so within, because I do not. Apologies. I'm Gale Lorelk. I extend my hand. I extend Galen's hand.
He'll extend his hand and I like firmly shake yours. Similarly.
Pleasure to, well, if it actually meet you in a true fashion.
Well, the magics, what happened during the morning, I have no more knowledge of what went down that day than anyone else. Not even the dragons of Agonison, nor the fiends such as Mordecai really understand it. It's whoever does, all in all, might be long gone.
Maybe it was a foolish mission then.
The effects of which have been wide and varied. Within the Mornland now, there is no organic matter that can survive. Warforged and other mechanized living beings are able to survive there just fine. They don't seem to be harmed by it. But if someone with living flesh were to enter, most of them would be consumed and destroyed. During the morning itself, spells of a cast came to life. The dead arose and began wandering, repeating their battles. People who were able to escape from it, like myself, felt I either had even more bits of them removed, as you can see with one of my hands, or they just had the whole body completely warped. I have known the most cases I see, or have seen for that, from my time trying to help with the medical side. Something changed with the connection to magic. Those who had a alteration to them were changed almost to their core. Some grew mutations, some started to change into something else, some were beings that were a result of it. A case like yours where the soul entwined itself to another. That's a first. I've not seen a survivor or likewise attached member of the morning to the same symptoms as you, or at least acknowledge it.
So presumably my body no longer exists.
Bodies do not decay in the morning.
You're telling me I could go to the morning right now?
If we were to have a trek into the Mornland, come to where you died, there is a chance that we stumble upon your body looking the same as it did the day it perished.
So, wait, bodies don't age in the morning area?
They don't decay. There is nothing to eat at the decayed flesh, and so they remain.
Could it be possible to revivify Gale?
It would be a matter of the soul, right? Because my soul is currently bound to a different body, right?
Yeah, but the question is,
It'd be an issue of having someone that could cast Revivify also in the morning. And hoping that the spell doesn't go absolutely haywire.
or that the person survives to your body.
I mean, if we're talking on the forms of living flesh, technically, I don't know if this counts as living flesh or not.
But you can't cast Revivify.
No, but if I found
Your body and then
and slowly fucking dragging it through the goddamn dirt, since I don't think Gale and Laura Morales can pick me up, no offense. Then get to the edge of the Mornland, if we know where like that border is, and then just like hop through. We have 1 minute.
then the question after that would be, is the soul willing if it's tethered to another soul? Or tethered to another body?
But then, I mean, I don't know exactly where I died, and presumably if spells are running about in there and shit, it's not like I could just go in there and expect everything to be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not very strong. Probably one spell will hit me and I'll die on the floor in the morning again like I did before.
How far away from Sharn is the area that was affected by the morning?
The country of Seer. Here, let me look at a map real quick for everyone. It's not like it's the next door over by any means. Like there is still a good distance away.
What fucking city do we live in?
What
Country do we live in?
You're in Brayland of Sharn. Oh, you're in Sharn of Brayland.
Yes.
I feel like
Oh, that's a fucking...
with the way things are going, we might end up having to go to the morning area.
I also need to take back saying there's a boundary between Brayland and Seer in the first place.
Oh, there isn't?
No, doesn't look like it.
Ron.
Everyone open a map.
That's what I'm doing.
Someone's personal map. This is not helpful for me.
Okay, I put in the link channel for it in Discord.
Hey!
You're amazing.
This is the one I was looking at before I opened the other one.
So yeah, it's it would be a long travel to get over there.
I mean, the lightning rail kind of goes up to it.
It's shut off there as well. It can't cut through because of the...
It can go as close as we can get.
That is true.
Where's Sharn on this map? Where are we?
Oh, you are at the
That I'm trying to figure out.
you are at the southwest edge of Breland, where you see that
Yeah.
river that looks like a dagger.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
okay.
are.
The Dagger River. Yes. I've heard of her.
I've heard of her.
Yeah, you're at the hilt.
Oh, ew. Do we have to be?
Yeah.
Like the blade. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, we can at least lightning rail most of the way there.
Here's a much higher res version of it.
Oh, thank gosh.
Yeah, please get a higher res version. Oh, see this? Okay.
Yo, shout out to Lost. And Three
Oh,
Sisters.
that's
Yeah,
so
we can
high
go to
res.
Vatharon. It looks like the last actual stop.
Bathroom. Oh yeah, we could go to Vatharon, walk to the Salvation Outpost, and go that way.
It would just be fully dependent. Where's the capital of what was the capital of the Mournland? Of Seer?
The capital.
Is it Whiteheart? I don't know
I
why.
believe
It's
it's
just a different
Metrol.
color than everything else.
Metrol?
Yeah, which is on the eastern side.
Yeah.
So not only would it be a long time to travel there, even by the rail, you'd have to go
Fully around.
either
We would
that
have
or
to
make
go
a short
straight through the Mournland.
which is a long journey where who knows what kind of hazards could go on.
What's the scale of this map? Ooh. Oh, okay. It's in miles. Great. Yeah. The Mournland's about 300 miles across along like that main road. So at like what is it? Is it like 24 a day in D&D terms at average pace? So it'd take a week and a half of just walking through the morning.
And God even knows how long it'd take to get there.
The other main issue being, I don't know where I died in the morning.
It definitely wasn't in any town.
But then it's like, how do we find the corpse in a haystack? A corpse in a pile of corpses.
Every 1,000 miles, I just cast locate object.
8,000 miles?
Every 1,000 feet, sorry.
Okay.
I just cast
1,000
locate
miles.
object. Walk for 10 minutes, stop, locate object. Stop. We'll literally be coming through a desert if we do that, though.
We'd have to more so find where it is. It's not worth our time, I suppose, but knowing that there's an option to at least go out there and redeem it, and that in the 5 years it's been since I died, that it still could be reclaimable is promising to hear.
I just have the question of if any organic matter goes in, it dies?
Yeah, that's what you were told.
Immediately?
It's not immediately. It's a miasma that sticks to you and slowly drains you of your strength until you become nothing. You're just
Okay.
an empty vessel lying on the road.
So what you're saying is
There are
I can be in there for a short duration.
without the proper suit, yes. There are
Oh, there's
specialty suits that people use when they are assigned to explore within. But you need the permit for that.
So we'd have to go get a permit from who in particular?
Depends on which country you'll be acting as an explorer for.
Hmm.
I mean, do enough here.
Yeah, are we recognized by up top? By government? Nah,
Go on behalf
shit.
of.
I mean, I could probably talk to someone who knows government people, but then I'd have to talk to them, and I don't super want to do that. It's an option. It's
an
more
option.
than what I knew before.
It's definitely helpful. We just
Thank-
need to know now at this point where your body is in this entire mess.
Yeah.
Even an approximation is better than nothing.
Nate, would I know approximately-ish where I was?
Because you said you performed at the Capitol, right?
Yeah.
A few days ago.
Yes.
And did you travel any? You said you also traveled a little bit after that, right?
Yeah, we had traveled out of it. Our cart was like heading elsewhere to go to like our next performance. I would presume through like along that main red road, that would be the one that we would travel down.
Yeah. So you'd be somewhere along that path.
Yeah.
Considering that your other troop
Made
didn't
it out.
didn't get affected, they probably traveled west or east out of Metro. And then you probably stayed and maybe did some stuff at the west of Metro.
Yeah, probably something like that.
So you're probably near the border.
But I mean, it depending on how like. Sin, you said that you were near the border and were able to escape. Like, how long did it take you to get from, like, how long was your escape, essentially?
I was in there
Hours,
for,
minutes?
I was in there for 1 hour and barely made it out alive.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
So, I mean, and I don't remember really it happening. I just remember there being mist, and then that's it.
The next thing you know, you woke up.
Yeah, but if I was still technically around for like an hour surviving in it,
You would remember.
maybe? I mean, the morning did a bunch of weird shit, right?
Yeah.
So I could be anywhere within a mile of that road, in theory. Either making it to the like border, like trying to make it to the border or whatnot. I'm unsure. Unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
But it's more information than we had.
It's true.
But I don't want to bring you all in there to die.
I mean, that's why we're going to get the proper gear.
How expensive is proper gear? Or is it on loan from whoever you're doing work for? And then they want us to actually investigate something, I would assume, as well.
You're muted.
Sorry, people are setting off fireworks for some reason.
Happy Mother's Day! Woo!
Hey, yo, wish your mama happy Mother's Day. If you have a good relationship, at least. If not, wish someone in your life that's important to you a happy Mother's Day. It'll mean something to them.
Yep. Wish all those MILFs out there happy Mommy's Day!
Yeah.
Oh
And some flowers.
Happy.
But don't be too over aggressive with them, because they're still people.
Okay. The outfits would be loaned from whatever group you look at.
Right.
There are likely black market ways to find them, but they'd be expensive and easily tracked.
I would imagine they were going to keep a hold on whoever's trying to go in and out of the Mournland.
In a sense, they just would prefer people not rush to their own deaths.
It's at least kind of nice of them.
Besides, who knows what arcane secrets and weaponry were lost within Seer that they
And there's a party happening in the cogs right now.
that Seer had in waits but never got to use. It's just as much a military advantage to make sure no one else can
Concept.
take what Seer had.
Understandable.
Have a nice day. I mean, it's worth at least looking into, seeing if we can actually
Worth
find
thinking
them.
about.
Yeah, and finding the proper channels to maybe get entry into Seer.
We got plenty of other shit going on at the moment.
Yeah, after all of that
After all that, or if this
becomes important, like extremely
becomes
important.
unstable. You said you had a medical background, Sin?
Yes, I was.
You both kind of do, right?
Mm-hmm. I had to learn for a few years.
I had some knowledge, but my specialty was in making prosthetics as well as some emergency first aid.
Right. Well, I haven't really gone to a doctor to figure out what the fuck's happening here with this whole everything, because, hard to explain.
Mm-hmm.
Was wondering if there was any medical advice you could offer to take care of a fracture and rotten corpse.
Let me
Let me pause for thought.
Let me.
Let me think for a moment while these fireworks go off.
Argentum's really hitting that hammer super hard.
It's making it really hard to hear.
This is a good
Yeah.
mid-session reminder that this episode of Shadows of Sharn is brought to you by Me Toungies. Comfort for under there. Moist comfort.
But Becca, what if I'm not into that moist feeling? Is there something for me?
No!
Okay.
Get hacked.
Well, that's too damn bad!
All right, but let me take a quick look over.
I thought I was seeing more fireworks.
I'll also take a look. I don't think I've ever really taken a look at the
The
fracture.
All right,
Yeah.
just
Stone,
gonna,
I thought you were offering a high five. I was ready to reciprocate.
yeah, you'll go ahead and just go ahead and like look at the fractures, kind of like look over at some other parts of your body that you point
Yeah.
out.
He'll lift his shirt to adjust to show the the huge fucking gash that's in it.
Oh,
The huge unhealed gash.
Oh.
You've seen this before, Twister.
Yeah,
When
no,
we
I
were that
have.
crop shop.
okay.
Crop shop, yeah.
What do I roll? A medicine check?
Yeah, you can make a medicine check.
What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Oh.
Check.
I mean, I'll roll it. Like, what the fuck? Is that allowed?
Oh,
I'm
can I assist
gonna-
with my autopsy report?
I'm gonna
myself?
do emboldening bond on myself, Sin, and Gale.
You also get advantage, yeah.
Advantage, and you got that.
And
Go.
guidance.
So many
TD4.
things.
I'm
Good thing you had advantage.
I know, 23 with 2d4,
Okay.
29.
All right. So the group effort over here going on. Kind of noticing some other things as well that Gale/Galen has started going ahead and actually, now you look at it, has a bit of like a bloating going on for the cheeks all of a sudden. Not too noticeable, just a little bit. You can see, kind of like notice more as you look at the fracture, how it's gotten larger, and at the end of it all, Twister, as you're kind of like understanding what's going on right here, Sin just goes, oh, okay. You're decaying.
Yeah, you're decaying.
It's slowed down, but because there is something Hajnocane related going on. But yeah, this is decay. You are getting to the point where your body is going to begin to bloat because of the gases within.
So I'm like, what's gonna happen when I enter rigor mortis then? Or is that already passed? I don't know how decay works.
The first stage of rigor mortis would have passed by now.
Great, lovely.
The second one.
Yeah. What it?
You already went by one without noticing. I don't know what happened with the second time.
All right. So, is there anything we can do about that, or is that a no?
Is there a noticeable stench coming from Galen?
Yeah, his fucking cologne. Galen takes a cologne bath every morning.
You don't necessarily smell a heavy like rot or anything coming off. Like flies will constantly buzz around.
Yeah. Okay.
So, in your medical opinion, there's nothing I can do about the fact that I'm actively decaying.
That's my medical opinion. But
Don't know if it'll work, but I could cast Gentle Repose every 10 days.
Would gentle repose block me from existing?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That spell-
It just affects the body, right?
yes, that body would just that spell would just affect the body from my understanding. Make it so the decomposition does not happen at all.
Doesn't it prevent it from also becoming undead?
Yes.
But
Let's not like mince words. Isn't that kind of what I am at this exact moment in time?
Twister, you are a divine caster. Do you have any ways to detect undead?
well, there's one way to detect undead, and that's with my channel divinity.
You can try and turn me. You can make me turn around.
I've already done that in your vicinity.
It's true.
It didn't take hold. So, no, I don't think you're undead. I think you're in a weird in-between.
Undead.
A
Not a lot.
reborn, if you will.
What?
What?
Never heard of that. Okay, so in theory, that spell will then kind of halt this process, but then you have to cast a spell on me every 10 days.
Every 10 days, yes. And I think there's something that's used up. Wait, let me double check, like, something about the spell.
Alright.
There's Gentle Repose. Here it is, by the way. Yep. And 1 copper piece placed on each of the corpse's eyes, which must remain there for the duration. So, it'll work, but you won't be able to see.
I won't be able to see, and I'll have 2 copper coins taped over my eyeballs.
It was a thought.
I mean, no, yeah, that's a valid thought. We could do that while I sleep at night, I guess, but that kind of, is only going to help for about 4 hours per night.
Yeah.
It's like I'll go to a spa day, instead of putting cucumbers on my goddamn eyes, they put some fucking
Copper
coins.
pieces.
I mean, if it gets significantly worse, but it is getting worse.
It did take a year to get to this point, though.
It's been like 6 months.
Do I know how long this normally would be at this point? Like, to see a body decay and get to this point normally, compared to where Gale is currently with Galen's body?
Come on,
But it
CSI.
took to be okay at. Let's say at atmospheric pressure of 1. Okay, with let's say not a lot of humidity, just like about like what 30%, let's say around 60, 70 degrees. So how long would that be? That I think this would be.
You're
the
fully
mark
CSI in
of-
this.
Huh?
You're fully CSI in this right now.
I believe this would be the mark of about 2 days.
Okay.
6 months for 2 days.
So every so every 3 months is 1 day.
Yeah, but I mean, body rot is fast. The bloating phase is probably one of the worst parts of corpse phases,
No, you're right.
and that gets nasty quick.
So probably figure something out about that, or solve this sooner than later. Because who knows how long how long left this is gonna hold.
Yeah. Because, I mean, internal organ-wise, they're also decaying, which also in theory means that this thing up here is decaying, yeah?
Would be correct.
Which means the more I think that this thing and then this thing decay, the less salvageable this is going to be for Galen Lore Morales when he gets it back.
Yeah. The bad thing is if I do the thing to Gale,
That you can't for Galen.
I can't for Galen because the body's been naturally decaying.
It's
Galen would need a full-on resurrection.
Raised Dead's like
3 days,
3 days?
I think. I can pull up Raised Dead.
I thought it was like 5 or 7. So there's a bit more time on Raised Dead.
Do I not have Raised Dead?
I mean, we're not high enough level for Raised Dead.
Raised Dead is 6th level?
5th.
Oh, yep, you're right. I was like, wait, I have 5th level? No, I have 4th level still. Yeah.
Gale,
10 days.
Yeah.
could you extend your
10 days.
hand out real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna read my palm.
No.
His palm
I'm
lines
gonna
are
work
very
on something
interesting.
real quick, and you see, like, Edson go ahead and just pull out a knife.
Okay.
Would it be okay to take a little bit of the sample?
Of flesh or of blood?
Flesh.
From my hand, I use that shit. Can you cut somewhere else?
Oh, fine.
I use these. I cast spells. Like, he's a very hands-on talker.
I
But
don't
yeah,
imagine there's a lot of blood, which is why I'm asking for the flesh.
no, yeah, that's valid. I mean,
Actually, do you have
Yeah.
spit? Are you able to produce saliva?
I'm gonna try to produce saliva.
Okay. You're able to get some up just because you need some to be able to even talk in the first place. Otherwise,
Yeah.
your tongue goes solid.
Okay. You know who couldn't complain about having a solid tongue? Me Toungies. I spit into Sin's hand. I don't know what he wants from me.
I was.
I don't spit into his hand if he's pulling out like a little like test tube.
Go ahead and like get like a little vial for you to spit into.
Yeah, I spit into the vial.
Oh.
Okay. I'll try to think of something.
All right.
It might not be your body that comes back, but there's something that can be done.
Oh. I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't.
Becca at least knows what you're talking about.
Brian doesn't know what you're talking about.
The clone spell, I would
Oh.
presume.
You'll find out.
Next time on Glee. You know that episode of Glee where they clone Rachel Berry. That's
no.
not a real episode, Stone. That's a fake one.
It's a good episode.
You know what? I wouldn't fucking put it past them at this point. You
Listen,
can tell
It
me
would-
anything about Glee, I will believe you 100%.
That would more so be a Riverdale episode because that
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
ends up
yeah.
having magic in it.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Riverdale, I've heard some wild shit about like war and whatever, but I mean, you could tell me anything about Glee, and I'll fucking believe you.
To be fair, clones would make a lot more sense of how they're able to go from New York to fucking Ohio seamlessly
Yeah.
with no problems.
Nada.
Nyada. I got into Nyada. Thank you again, Sin. For your insight and everything.
That's the least I
So
can
good.
do.
We still
It'll
get
take-
to talk to my dad.
Yeah, that'll help.
This may take a little bit, but I'll send word when it's ready for you.
Thank you. And I also, I guess, want to apologize for wearing your friend's corpse.
It's not by your choice that this is happening.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to chat with him, just let me know.
Just would you be able to do poker night with him then? It's been a bit.
Yeah, no, we can, yeah. I don't know shit about poker, but I don't gotta. He'll just tell me what to do, and I can probably, like, hook you guys up so
Alright.
that you can chat and all that.
Just know that I will have the device ready to go ahead and cancel out any abilities to see through another's senses or read another's minds, because there is no cheating allowed with spells.
It's completely valid, but it's completely valid. But I mean, I won't cast nothing. Yeah. Thank you, Sin, and we'll arrange that for y'all. Was there anything else, Twister? Anything you wanted to?
Have you seen Orem recently, Sin?
He was here this morning. He left real quick to handle some business at the other office.
Okay. I know what he means by other office, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would he mind if I popped in over there?
I don't see why he would.
I'll meet you over there.
Hmm?
I'll meet you. I'll meet you back at the.
Yeah, no, of course. Do I actually? Are you sure it don't smell like a corpse?
I mean, the cologne covers it up.
Okay, great. I need to go get more. I'm running low.
I mean, you keep bathing in it, so of course you're gonna run low.
I mean, listen, I can tell that something smells bad.
Yeah. But it's not noticeable, no.
Okay, good.
Just I need to step like 5 feet, 10 feet away from you just because of the cologne.
Listen,
You're
I'll
valid.
tone it down. But yeah, I guess I'll head off. I'll head back.
Okay. At the same time, Twister, you hurry your way over to the abandoned warehouse that you know that Orem holds his secret hideout.
Mhm.
You go to the upper floors and find the secret entry, give your secret knock, and are allowed inside.
It was the most not secret not ever. Just hello.
Just hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Yeah.
It's been early in the day, Twister. For
Yeah.
work.
I was making some errands and I was in the neighborhood and I thought I'd stop in. There are days where you end up, like you yourself end up working the entire like day over on this, like doing this, right?
Sometimes. I can't keep it up forever, even I need rest.
Okay. What I thought. Have you? I know we usually end up like hanging out a lot, but like doing this job. Is there like at any point that you want to like hang out outside of the job as friends?
What do you have in mind?
No, nothing like that. Sorry, someone was like doing something. Anyway,
Sure. Just two bros hanging out, you know?
just two bros hanging out. I mean, what do you like to do for fun? I don't think I've really seen you do anything outside of help spin and then do this.
I haven't really developed any hobbies. Like, I just keep to mind my work and what I do here as well. When it's neither of those, that's when I'm shut down for a bit before I can get back to one or the other.
Oh. Well, if you want to like do something at any point, I'm down. I don't know yet what we would do, but like figure it out.
Alright. Once
I
I've
want
figured out, so I'll go ahead and take your offer.
Okay. Cool. Also, my schedule's a little booked today. I probably will end up showing up tomorrow morning.
Alright. See you then.
I will.
I'll think of a hobby or activity at the time. During the meantime.
Mister will give a thumbs up and bid adieu.
Does anyone have anything else they'd like to do, or do we want to go right into the meeting?
I guess off screen we buy edibles.
Hell yeah, we do. Yeah,
Off screen, I buy more
What?
cologne.
I'll get edibles for everyone if people want them.
Off screen, I
Enough
cry.
to share.
Can we get that one
Off
over
screen, you
there?
cry.
I don't cry off screen. I cry on screen. I'll cry in the edible store if need be.
You know, good for you.
These
Oh.
edibles remind me
You know
of my
what?
divorced parents and when my
There's
dad abandoned
one
me.
thing. There's one more thing I want to do.
Okay.
How
Alright, so
dare
we're
you.
making that kind of edibles
On
for you.
my way to the office, I'm gonna cast sending to Tyson Tware.
Oh, your boyfriend.
You're calling all your boyfriends, huh?
Yeah.
What do you got
You
going
just
on,
asked
Ryan?
Orem out on a
Tell
date
me.
now.
Yeah. It's gonna be a three-way smooch fest. I see how it is. Respect it, Brian. Respect it.
All right, Orm's a friend. But
Sure, friend.
You know, sometimes you play spin the bottle with 3 of your friends.
Becca, we've heard this.
Sorry.
story, friend.
and then you'll kiss.
It wasn't 3 of my friends, it was only 2 of my friends.
Still 3 total people.
Yeah.
I lost track of thought I'm sending.
You're teaming your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Do you, I'm gonna cast sending to Tyson. Do you have any way of or know someone that could get me, not us, into the Mournland?
There's a pause for about 15 seconds before you get a reply back. I may have been in, but may I know why you would wish to go there?
I'll cast Sending again. Used all my 3rd levels. For someone I know. We can talk one-on-one somewhere.
What
A
if we
bathhouse, maybe?
Okay, interesting.
My lord.
I'm shooting my shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's talk at the Pearl's Wave. It's in upper middle. Meet me.
Middle! Oh wait, upper middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he say what time?
Huh?
Did he say what time?
Tonight.
Okay. Feels a little giddy, and then heads back to the office.
My lord. Some gay shit happening here.
And Twister is gay, alright? Don't
What?
get it twisted.
Are any of our characters straight? Yes. Sorry, correction. Galen Lore Morales.
But isn't Galen Lore Morales an NPC?
Yes. Yeah.
Who's to say?
It's true.
I thought Idolanes was an NPC.
I don't need.
Is Idolanes gay?
Yeah, can I flirt with Idolanes?
Is Idolanes romanceable?
Yeah, answer the question.
Hey, Stone.
What if
Answer the-
Idolanes and Galen got
answer
together?
the question. Just answer yes or no.
I have not pondered upon his.
Let me know.
Sexuality.
Let me know.
Yeah, just let us know. Update,
We'll
update
pass a note to you. Idolanes is gay. YN.
Velveteen thinks
I
you're
don't
cute.
mean available. What?
It's like this. It's like, here, take this. Velveteen thinks you're cute. It's like, for me, no, for your upstairs friend, not for you. You're okay. But,
I like you as a friend.
Alright, all of you are able to reconvene back at the agency and whittle away your time before eventually you hear a knock at the door and can hear Typhoon call from the other side.
Oh.
Hello. Sister, you wanted to talk?
I'll open the door. Hey, Dad. You want to come in and sit down?
Thank you. You can see him kind of he's not as gaunt as he was the first time all of you saw him come from the plane of dreams. There is some more muscle to him. His cheeks are more filled out. His hair is not as his hair is no longer that long mess it was before, but short and cropped, clean shaven, and he goes ahead and just kind of looks around the space for kind of finding a seat. And
Do I catch if anything has changed since he came? If anything changed when he came back from his time in the dream world?
let's get an overall insight.
Are we
Because-
all here, by the way?
Yeah.
Sin mentioning that you change physically or mentally or whatever when you get hit by when you're affected by the morning.
Alright, 19. You've noticed, at least, that from your time around that he has a bit of like a withdrawn nervousness at times that you know would be something that's you can understand to be just because of the coming out of like a traumatic incident. He's gonna have that wall at times that he just can't help but bring up. But other than that, you've never seen him try any magic. You've never like seen any like weirdness with his body necessarily. You just know, like I can pick up on some of the more like mental side of things that you feel has changed with your father over time since you last saw him, and like before you went to the war.
Yeah, definitely seems more like as far as that mental state of like a wall goes, seems more like something that you would develop if you're stuck in a other plane of existence for 5 years.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Alright, but yeah, he goes in as a seat and kind of like having to use a cane to help him walk a bit as he's getting his muscles fully back. Sits down, puts the cane across his lap. Alright, so what do y'all need me for?
Mr. Carbon, if you would be down to answer some questions about your time in the Mournland, I would be very interested in hearing. We're having a bit of an issue with someone's fate there, but if you are not willing to do that, we will end the conversation here.
I don't have much I can tell you on that front, I'm afraid. I didn't have most of my time spent there. I was a witness in the morning for a couple of minutes before I got thrust away.
Do you remember where you were at?
I can't say I did. It was a situation where I saw the bog, tried to run, got caught up in it, and after a matter of seconds, I just came to and saw myself within this nightmarish escape.
No
Was
real.
there-
You go.
Sorry, was there anyone else in this place? Yourself?
As a point of note, Nate,
Yeah.
I am going to be keeping a constant look on Typhoon's face. If he looks uncomfortable, like too uncomfortable, then I will voice my opinion to say stop.
It's valid.
Is there some missing person case?
I will elaborate.
If this is something you'd rather me not know either, I understand.
It is quite all right. We have a situation, a case that we're currently working on of an individual who died in the morning, but was resurrected in someone else's body. And we're trying to decipher kind of the different effects that happen within the morning, since it is a relatively unresearched topic.
Well, two others whose names I never got to know. They were wearing the armor of trained knights. I just happened to be the same spot as them. They didn't make it. I was the one that managed to get away. And I just... it's years of running after that.
Right.
Did you notice anything off before the morning? Anything notable that, I know this is probably a long time ago, so you possibly couldn't remember, but anything noted was weird about the people or the area you were in?
I'm gonna cast Emboldening Bond on Typhoon, Gale, and Achaeus.
I don't remember much. It was... where I was stationed, there actually wasn't anything going on. We were just camping at the time, and I think someone shouted at an exclamation of a bright light, but I didn't see one. And then soon after, that's when the fog came.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know if the morning was centered, like if whatever happened started at the Capitol?
It is not known if there even was necessarily a center to it. How fast it happened and how hurried everyone was just to get out. In fact, most people who would have been... the only survivors that have actually gotten anything noted off of them were those who came from the boundaries. So it's unknown where this started, which is why it's still, which is part of like the great mystery of the morning.
We don't know an origin point.
Where was it that you were stationed? Since I now have a map that will make it mean something to me.
Yeah, if you want to put it on this world map.
Yes, we've got this world map that I've just pinned up to the wall. I bought it at the clone store.
They sell maps at the cologne store.
Well, okay, I bought it at the store next to it, but then one of my bottles of colognes broke on my way home, and it spilled all over the map. So the map does reek of cologne at this current moment in time.
Oh.
That is so strong.
Yes, don't get too close to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we also
You're
want to
gonna
keep
have
like
to get
any?
a fan on that.
Do we also want to keep it away from any open flames, just in case?
Probably,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, you don't want to do that with a map anyways, but I think that's gonna give me a headache after a while.
If you want, I can go pop a window open real quick. It'll take 2 seconds.
No, we're fine. Just keep going.
I was...
Put the ceiling fan on.
I was 2 days south of Making.
2 days south of Making. Oh.
Oh, so near the
Interesting.
glass plateau.
Hmm.
Near or on the glass plateau.
What was the glass plateau? Was that a thing that was already there pre-morning, or
The glass
that
plateau is one of the phenomena that happened.
In
It
the morning.
is a stretch of land around Making, which is the former home for the dragon-marked house of artificing.
Hmm.
And that huge stretch of land around there has gotten a surface that has literally turned into glass.
Okay.
What is a glowing chasm?
It's a glowing chasm, looks like.
Another
Yeah.
one of the phenomena where it is a bottomless gaping hole in the ground where an ominous glow continues out.
There's also
Bitch,
crimson
me
water.
too, the fuck?
I'm like, what glow? What color glow? Is it purple?
Is
Is it
pink?
purple?
Is it
Go there and
orange?
find out, bestie.
I would assume no one has a report of what color the glowing chasm is, since it's so in the middle of everything.
But we know that there is a glowing chasm.
Yeah.
It's a
I don't think we knew
amber
anyone was
glow.
glowing. Okay.
Okay.
Not my
Exactly.
not my color.
You know, I gotta make my connections. I gotta.
That's where the Las Plagas comes from.
Mm.
So it's Resident
Already
Shut
Evil.
up, Brian.
Good lord. Hmm.
Sorry,
I don't know what
I don't think I've been much help.
That's perfectly all right. I mean, I would feel worse if we were digging up quite. If you were there for much longer, because you. From my understanding, many people didn't survive just being in there for longer times than you are. I mean, our friend clearly didn't survive.
Also, keeping the mental capacity you did was very impressive.
It wasn't always easy.
Hmm.
You just have to hold on to what you can sometimes. If you want to make it through. At least that's what I told myself.
Can I insight check this man? Sorry, I know he's your dad.
Yeah, you can
Uh,
insight check.
I've been keeping it constant, so I've been like assuming that the 19 stays consistent.
Yeah, the 19 stays consistently as well.
I really don't want to cast detect thoughts on your dad because I think that will be
you
very
have
triggering
you have
to
a
him.
D4 from Emboldening
Yeah.
Bond.
I don't want to delve into your dad's thoughts because I think that will trigger him.
Yeah,
But
I was about to say do not.
but I want to very desperately.
Alright, Galen, you can see, like, Typhoon's looking unnerved. Velveteen and Twister, though, can notice, like, that, he looks like he's, like, ready to go ahead and just withdraw back right now. Like, he's getting to a point where he's not ready to share more information. Velveteen, you especially kind of, like first-hand experience understand, like,
Oh,
PTSD
right.
of it.
Okay.
Twister will hold his dad's hand and sorry.
I'll be alright. I just need to take my mind off this for a bit. Sorry.
Completely all right. If we can stop our questioning them.
There's no
Thank you.
need to push things any further. We could.
Hmm. Thank you for your time.
I hope this client of yours is able to find with it what help they need.
Maybe we leave the door cracked as you go, just to get through to some of the smell.
Oh my god, it's not that bad.
It's kind of bad.
Put the ceiling fan on.
I just smoked some cologne, is all.
Are we
Can
allowed
I-
to have the ceiling fan on?
Does my 19 insight carry to see whether or not he's lying?
What does that
well,
mean?
well, I don't know how high the ceilings are compared to your ears.
Yeah, will the ceiling fan hit your ears? How tall are you with your ears? Or is your height with ears included?
No.
Then, holy shit, you're small. Why the fuck are you so little?
Okay, tiny boy, fucking small ass.
That would be really fucking funny. I think he's 5'11". I think his ears make him What are
Loprit look.
Yeah, I
at
don't to see because
Whopper looking ass.
No, because again, I don't know if we have high ceilings or not, or else you're gonna walk in like, "Hey guys, by the way," and you get picked up and launched towards the wall.
How tall are your ears? What'd you just say?
I think it's like 6'4", 6'5" with his ears. How tall? How big are they?
See,
I'm
because
trying to
again,
think
like
how-
I know you have a ceiling fan back, and I was
Yeah.
just like, how like
I don't
Me-
think if you because Johnny, how tall are you?
I am 6 feet.
Yeah, I think if you were 4 inches taller, you would not hit my ceiling fan.
Okay, again, it was the making sure thing.
I was about to say, I'm like, I think
I think he's got clearance. I think we've got clearance.
Yeah, it would. I didn't get the fear when you were over at my house that oh god, Johnny's gonna walk into the ceiling fan and die.
I mean, you didn't see me walk in there. I was like doing this.
Oh god, look out! The world's
oh my
ending.
gosh, the sky's falling.
We put the ceiling fan on, I guess,
Okay.
that we have
That we also have.
Apparently.
in 66 AD.
Typhoon makes his exit out of here.
He can stay and hang out with his son if he wants.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh,
if he
yeah.
wants to hang out with Twister and they could like go have a catch or something, they can.
I don't think he's gonna be playing Edge.
I don't know what a
physical
father.
therapy.
I don't know what a
I
father
say
and
like
son
Twister
do.
hangs out with him like a few days a week.
Yeah,
They have a lot of catching up to do.
yeah, that's yeah. I feel like the same that like they actually do hang out quite a bit.
Same thing at this point. I bet Typhoon's probably tired of Twister. No, I'm kidding.
This fucking kid. God damn.
God damn, you're gone
My
for so
goddamn
many years.
son, man. How dare he want to spend time with me?
You're gone for so many years, and you just nag when you come back.
I guess once Typhoon leaves, I will turn to everyone else and go, I'm Decaying. That was a discovery that we had while we were at Sin Renly's. My corpse is actively rotting.
At a very slow rate, but yes.
Do we have a timetable?
Every 3 months
Is a day.
is the day of the body decaying.
And when did this happen? Do you have a specific date?
The rotting started happening when
I mean, so I've been in this current state for a little over 6 months.
So 2 days.
Yes.
And given the decay of bodies.
Do you see this?
No,
Do you see this? Do you notice it now? His face is supposed to be much more
would you,
slender and
you're a
elephant
little
looking.
more pudgy.
This is an honest question.
Yes.
Would you let anyone touch it?
Yeah.
It would be like a not trying to like do like a forceful thing. It would be like a gentle like.
Yeah, you're allowed to touch his face.
Okay.
Gently cup his face.
Yeah.
I'm not gently cupping. It's just not like
Caressing the face.
it's not like I'm doing this and I'm going.
Idiot sandwich.
Okay. It's okay. We're decaying together. No, it would be a
Okay,
gentle
baby.
like trying to see like if any other damage is like happening outside. Of the
Oh
decay.
yeah, if it's a medical leaning touch, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Twister will say that he's only noticed the decaying, like the slight bloating and the, of course, obvious arcane energy popping off of the scar that
It's not that bad.
so
it's a little bit bad.
based on what I've seen in the past,
You
good
glow
news,
in the dark.
good news, bad news.
Tell me good news.
Bodies to decay very heavily around the 4th day,
Yes.
so 2 months.
No, that
Or
was
6 months, 6
Another
months.
6 months.
6 months, yeah.
That'd be
Yes.
another happy year.
Correct.
So about 6 months.
Bad news. I'm
Mm-hmm.
a rotting corpse standing in front of you.
No. The good news is it's you're probably gonna got 6 months, but bad news is you also have 6 months. It's a good news, bad news. It's the same news.
So this
You
needs to get to the top of the priority list.
I would
did
not call it
find
the
some-
top of the priority list, but
We did find some good news, though.
Oh,
I guess if we want to call it good news, if you want to say it.
I don't recall. We can get into the Mournland if we're certainly wanting to. The issue, the thing in the Mournland, my corpse theoretically hasn't decayed at all because whatever's going on in the morning only cares about living flesh.
But I'm guessing, as we just heard, the morning is quite
Extremely
massive.
deadly to anyone living.
Well, that too.
And there are suits and things that people can wear, though. Those are just behind a government wall, essentially.
What about someone who doesn't have organic flesh like a Warforged?
They'd be fine.
Yeah.
And theoretically, me'd be fine because I don't have any living flesh at the moment.
But that's also very far away. That would take quite a bit of travel.
And we don't know where Gale's body is in the Mournland.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But if we can get to it, I could theoretically do Revivify and it should work.
But then what about Galen?
That's the other
Galen's
question.
body.
I don't know if, because Galen is now present in the body, or at least in your mind, I don't know if Galen would immediately take over, or if, since Gale is no longer controlling the body.
Well, we haven't, Galen and I, figured out even a way for him to take control in the first place.
So there's no guarantee that he would even be able to.
Come back.
We would have to somehow resurrect the body.
We would have to do a full-on resurrection.
Yeah.
And if it's a body at day 4, it's not a pretty body. The spell will fix that, but the closer we get decay-wise, the worse I'm gonna get.
And
We also don't have any access to a resurrection spell other than Revivify.
Yeah, that could bring Galen Lord Morales back.
Well, I mean, we're in a city full of very strong and powerful spell users, so
I mean, we can go back to the people that brought him back the first time,
yeah.
but it's then an issue of being like, hey, this shit didn't work, and then the concern that maybe they'll bring his family back into it.
And you wouldn't want that, of course.
Well, I mean,
I don't
only
think-
Carmelina knows that I'm not just Galen.
I don't think we need to bring the pressure on them like that.
But it could be worth the risk if we get more information.
yeah,
It might. If you don't want to do it, that's perfectly fine. But it may come to a point where we're out of options, and we don't want this to get worse than it is. If they have answers to what, or theories to what have happened, what might have gone wrong with the spell, then they're, it might be worth the risk.
I really don't want the Mr. and Miss Lord Morales to find out.
They
No.
might not.
That's a valid answer, her valid question.
Galen, how close are your parents to those people?
For the people that attempt the resurrection.
Yes.
Oh, they're not quite friends, but they are acquaintances. It was probably them using up one of the favors that were owed to them.
Hmm. I mean, they were nice to us last time we went there. Because I brought you there. Okay, yes.
Yes, right.
Um,
They were the ones who, right.
so maybe, I mean, they know each other at least, and I doubt they're swinging by there to just catch hot goss so when their son comes and gets healing or whatever.
Yeah, they're not exactly shooting the shit constantly.
I would assume that, an ambassador and businessman have better shit to do.
fair.
We can
So
go
it might
talk to him.
be, yeah, it might be worth it. Just if they have answers about what possibly might have happened with the spell.
It's better than just sitting on our hands and waiting and letting time decide all things.
I just don't want to get out there that it failed.
Yeah.
You
The
don't-
less people that know, the better. But
It's already a lot of people knowing.
yeah,
It's-
the more people who know, then the more.
The easier it is for it to get out that.
And we don't want that.
Yeah.
Having the opportunity to save either of you or both of you is worth a little bit of the risk.
What do you think, Galen? You can be honest, they can't hear you.
Hey,
Hey, what?
Do you
It's
say
true.
that out loud?
I do, yeah.
what
I
the
mean,
fuck?
Be as honest as you want.
No, we're not gonna. There's no judgment.
If you think we're being fucking stupid, then please let us know.
Yeah,
I'd rather
it's
not
your
go
body on the
down-
line too.
Rather not go down the wrong track here and end up fucking shit up when we don't need to, you know?
If there's... I believe that it is risky to leave Sharn at this time still. When we don't know what the full threat is, and what advantages they may take, knowing that one of the few that actually knows about their presence will be gone.
True.
Definitely think this is a
I'll relate
after
that.
we deal with everything thing.
So
But what about, does Galen have thoughts on talking to them?
there's two individuals right there, both your opinions.
I'd rather not get my family more involved in this than they are. They don't need to, my parents do not need to know necessarily what has happened yet.
I think for now it can wait. We can
Okay.
keep going back to we'll focus on the task at hand, and then as more things come up, if we can find research on the morning and things like that, I think that will be more beneficial to us than, or if we can find like other clerics or something that aren't the same ones that tried and failed and have a connection to his parents, then
Mm-hmm.
that might be more prudent than going and talking with the ones at not fault but at fault.
Yeah.
Which is fair, which is valid.
Gather information about, hypothetically, if a spell failed and this happened, then
Yeah.
okay.
But again, when we start running out of time, we're gonna have to make that decision, or you're gonna have to make that decision.
I think we are prepared to make that decision when we can.
Okay.
Right, Galen? Yeah.
Good news is we're not at that point where you'll have to make it.
For the moment, we're fine. We just gotta deal with the unpleasantries of having a
A lot of
rotten
fun.
corpse. Yeah.
We'll take it one day at a time and we'll figure it out.
I want to say something, but I'm not going to.
No, say it.
No,
Please say it.
no, I'm
I
not.
know you gotta
no.
say it.
Please. You can't say that and then not say it.
Fine. I mean, you're not the worst looking corpse I've ever seen, so.
Hmm.
Are you hitting on Galen?
Yeah, you're
Is that
that's to Galen.
Are you
Galen, you
hitting
heard
on-
that, right?
I'm just trying to.
Oh, the fireworks.
Oh,
Fireworks
it's
are
MILF
bad.
Day, baby! Woo! Pew 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 pew.
They're
So-
celebrating this new
Galen's-
underwear that they just got from Me Toungies.
The
Galen's
Galen's
just like, I'm
non
pretending I do not hear this.
Galen's non-response is Velveteen's answer.
Yeah, he just flat out didn't say anything in response. What?
Very flattering.
I'm just trying to be nice. Oh, no.
I appreciate the compliment there. I am taken.
I'm just trying to be nice, alright? That's all I'm trying to do.
You know the man has a wife.
All I'm trying to do is be nice. And we're in difficult times. We are in uncertain times. I'm just trying to give a compliment.
Tell him I say thank you.
Yeah, he thanks you.
Okay. How stable is that marriage? I'm kidding.
You want to die here
No,
on this day?
I'm kidding.
You
On
wanna
this day,
die here.
I'll make it happen. I don't give a shit. I won't hesitate, bitch.
Fine, whatever.
I don't hesitate.
I'm just trying to be nice.
I'm safe.
Now we're getting shit faced tonight, or what's the plan?
Yeah, I don't know.
Me day, and then I'll
Okay.
meet you guys at
Question.
wherever you're going.
I don't want to be that guy. I don't.
Yeah.
Can we save the shit facing for next time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We're-
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
I was trying
was
to
about to
end this
ask.
scene.
Yeah,
so
okay,
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're yeah, if everyone wants to go out, then me and Velveteen stopped off and got some edibles.
Oh shit, we're getting
Heck
crossed
yeah.
tonight? Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh my god!
I'm not. I won't be getting crossed, but I
Yo,
will be getting high.
I'll drop some fucking Molly if we gotta.
Where did you
Where'd you get that?
Where did you get Molly?
I mean, I can get it. I gotta talk to Char. Char will have some. I'll talk to him.
Char.
Char would definitely.
Who's not Char? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, who's
No,
Char?
who's
Shut
Char?
up, Twister.
Oh, wait.
Who's Char?
Oh. I get it.
We don't need to get into it. All y'all need to know was that I was a traveling fighting performer, and when you are fighting, you have to have someone to fight against, and Char
Oh.
was my rival.
Okay.
okay,
and he
oh,
has
no.
Access
They crossed
to-
swords a few times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a-
Wow.
Yeah,
We had like a whole, air versus like fire kind of bit.
you know, opposites
kinda what we did.
attract.
It would be more
You do
better
like
if I was
cross swords
water,
a few times.
but- Well, you
We're doubling
listen,
down on that joke, really.
Listen, you don't have to say shit, okay? He was gone by the time you shut up.
Well, it'll be
great,
nice
Dale.
to if we're gonna get some Molly if we have to.
We don't have to get Molly. We'll just have a normal chill night with
I think I'll stick to the
edibles and,
weed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alki Mahal.
Still getting crossfaded. I don't care.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I didn't just get edibles. I got a few blunts as well for anyone.
Whoa! Blunts and the Unicorn Lord 66.
I'm sorry. I'll keep them all to myself.
Absolutely
mine.
not.
Okay.
I'm gonna type something into Google. Can a
Oh my
corpse
god, Jesus! I
Hey,
knew what you were gonna type.
die?
No, the lungs don't work.
Hmm.
It can't
I don't think they
absorb-
could get drunk or high, considering there's no blood in the bloodstream
It's,
to
it's gonna be.
circulate.
It's gonna be one of these.
There's no circulation.
It's gonna be one of these.
I will
You'll
say,
get You'll
With
get a
your-
placebo
Alcohol
high.
can be synthesized in a deceased body.
I will also say that for a reborn, you are not immune to poison, but just
I'm
resistant.
Yes.
So
So just take a
you
bit
longer.
more.
Oh. Well, it's
We'll
an
make it
option
work.
if you want it, but that'll
Hell
be
yeah.
my night.
Well, let's go get prepped for that shit, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, we pre-gaming? Okay.
Oh, I mean, I was.
I was
gonna get a bit
gonna get
fancy with it.
changed, goddamn,
Yeah.
but okay.
I kind of don't want to go out with all these.
I mean,
Oh,
All
what?
these what?
These
Guns.
weapons I have.
Oh.
God.
What the fuck? You aren't gonna bring your? You gotta at least bring one gun.
I'll bring. Well, I'm not gonna say which one I'm gonna bring. All right.
the Snickerdoodle one.
I'm not gonna bring the Snickerdoodle one. All right.
I've got a club specifically. I've got a gun specifically for clubbing.
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can.
Your clubbing gun.
No, yeah, I have
yeah. It's
to
got black
conceal it.
light on it, so
Yeah.
you know it's got UV relay. Yeah.
Yeah,
good
no. I'm on the dance
Yeah,
floor.
you just go.
Who's ready to
Gotta
throw
put on
some
my
ass
party
tonight?
arm.
Boom, boom, boom. And then I fire it sometimes for the effect.
That's it.
That's the scene.
Alright.
That's the scene.
I'm gonna be meeting, or I'm gonna be going
You're gonna-
to the bathhouse. That's
Yeah.
gonna
What?
be-
Gonna have an
I'm gonna go to
active
the
conversation.
You're gonna just go to the bathhouse
Yeah.
by
And then
yourself?
and I'm gonna be. I
Inside
said
check.
I said I was gonna do a me day. I said I was gonna do a me day.
Have fun with your me day.
Have fun
Okay.
with that. I'm gonna go put on a mesh shirt, some tight pants. What? Am I not allowed to get some tonight, huh, Nate? Is that what we're cutting off?
No, you're allowed
No,
to.
for
You're allowed
the-
to have your party.
For
Chris.
the flavor of it all.
I have to figure
your
out
glow
what
sticks.
Yes, glow sticks.
Glow,
Okay.
you know the Romans.
All
Don't
right.
worry, this is a prestidigitation effect applied to the sticks.
Yes, that's magic. That's different.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, but
Okay.
yeah, with the plans for partying and bathhousing later in the evening set, we'll go ahead and end tonight's session there. Hello there, Mayday.
Hi, Mayday. How are you? Are things going well? You seem a little mad.
This is what her face looks like.
That is what Mayday's face is like.
Toe beans.
I hope everyone had a wonderful evening.
No, of course I did. I gotta keep the joke going. That's 3 times. It's like
It was
Beetlejuice.
good.
but
It
being-
was a good time.
Shouts
It's like
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, but that was oh, that is only 2. Damn.
Beetlejuice.
No, Beetlejuice. You say it 3
It
times.
has to be. It has to be in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
referencing that there's a
right.
sequel coming out.
That is true. Michael Keaton's reprising his role as Beetlejuice in Beetlejuice 2.
I'm going to
The,
see
the
musical.
rejuicing.
They're rejuicing it.
It's
The
so
or it could be the dejuicing.
Ooh. The bee juicing.
But yeah, with that.
Sponsored by Me Toungies.
Sponsored by. Shout out to our
Hey,
sponsor, our loving sponsor,
our
Me
sponsor
Toungies.
reader. Can you go ahead and let us know, Becca, where
Hey.
people can find you other way?
Yeah. You can find me over on Twitter at Me Toungies, where I am repping their latest line. No, I've been Becca. You can find me anywhere that I'm worth finding as Cool Armadillo, either with a 0 as the final O or not, depends on a case-by-case basis. Aside from that, and aside from plugging the illustrious Me Toungies line, you can find me on Mondays over at Talking XP for Ravenloft Misfits. And you can find me on Wednesdays over at Take Your Roll for Blood Tax, a Vampire the Masquerade game, where I think right now, for the most part, I'm a bunch of himbos.
A
Oh.
bunch?
Well,
Like several?
Magnus is a himbo. I would classify Gale as a himbo. Vaughn is
Oh.
not really a himbo, but they are close.
I will say
They
Vaughn
have
does
himbo
give off that
tendencies.
energy that they could be a himbo.
Vaughn's
But-
got 20 strength.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
They just weigh like 100 pounds.
Yeah, you kind of got to be beefy to be a himbo.
Listen, if they were beefy, they would be.
Gale is just a himbo in a not beefy body.
In a twink's body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we all have our inner himbo.
It's true.
Who's next?
Stone, can you tell us where people can find you?
Hello, I'm Stone. You can find me over on Twitter at Hello I'm Stone, or on Twitch at twitch.tv/Hello I am Stone, where I like to stream them video games at least a few times a week. We didn't get a lot of streams last week because I got sick. But this week we're probably gonna be returning to Neo: The World Ends With You, and then also I believe Mario Kart on Tuesday. Correct, Johnny?
I mean, yeah, but we'll also talk more about that when we get to me.
Okay,
that's
but I
cool.
was just confirming.
No,
that that's
I know.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it is Tuesday.
No.
Yeah.
I just have more to add on to it. That's why.
Okay, well, that's where you can find me if you want to keep up with me in my life.
Alright, thank you very much as well. And you know what? Let's hear about the Mario Kart and other stuff. Johnny Rose.
Really gonna cut to me. Hello, gamers of the internet. It's me, Johnny Rose, aka it's Macho Madness. If you want to find me at, on where I am streaming wise, it's Macho Madness on Twitch. It's Macho Madness on Twitter to keep up for the streams. Monday, no stream this time. We are taking a break from the Emerald Soul Link, but we'll be back Tuesday with a big old community day. We're doing this with our communities. My community, Stone's community. We're gonna be doing Mario Kart. Then on Thursday, I want to announce it, but I'm not going to. I'll wait for Tuesday. I'll let you know what it is, Stone. Don't worry. I'll let you know. But on Thursday, we'll return to Pokemon Murdering Party, or also known as. So many Pokemon have died. I'm sorry. Our Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver, Soul Link with me and Tart. No one died the last session. Okay. No one died last session. But big old fucking stream on Friday. It's the no, seriously, no one died on Friday. But this Friday, 7 Eastern, Mario Party 3.
Oh.
But here's the big thing. This was a charity donation goal. We're going 50 turns. And I will
50?
say 50 turns. What I'm probably going to be doing that stream is I'll probably do, because we have a current sub goal of, if we hit 7 more subs, we do a Tears of the Kingdom stream. If we did 17 more subs, this isn't 17. This is 8. We are going to get a big old collab stream of Castle Crashers. But if we do hit that 17 sub goal, that stream, I'm calling out of work next day because I don't think I'm going to be able to go to work that day anyway. Because I don't know how long 50 turns is going to last, especially because we're going to be starting around 7:30 EST.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All
right. 7:30
PM?
Yeah.
Oh.
We usually start around 6:30, 7 o'clock. Also, I'll go ahead and say this now. We're doing a Tears of the Kingdom giveaway this week. So.
Oh.
Heck yeah. Thank you as well for all that information.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Brian.
Hi. You can find me on Twitter at Cosmic Zeta. You can find me on Twitch at Cosmic Zeta. I am 6 followers away from affiliate. I want to get there. Woo! Wednesday, where Johnny and Tart are having their Pokemon murder party. We're also having our own Pokemon murder party.
Thursday, Brian. I said Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Sorry. We're also having our Pokemon murder party on Wednesday with me and Nate, as we are doing a Platinum Soul Link run.
Who else are you gonna murder for my party?
We'll figure it out. As in, I'll just kill people. Kill Pokemon. Anyway, we got past the first gym.
Barely.
Barely. Let's see what we can do after. Aside from that, that's all I have.
Alright, thank you as well.
Nate, what do you got going on next
Any
week?
other streams are going to be indeterminate.
For me, for my streams next week, I am, by the way, your humble host and DM for the evening, Gamma.
No, that's 3. What? That's 3. That's Beetlejuice.
What?
That's Beetlejuice.
Good stream, everybody.
What do you got going on?
Bit is.
What happened?
I think I missed something there.
Ow.
No idea what this bit is. Just please keep
Okay,
going.
but just gonna be continuing the link to the past streams next week, as well as the randomized Nuzlocke and some more Sharn. Hope everyone's.
Did you finish Hollow Knight?
No, the all room randomizer save.
Oh,
didn't
right.
transfer. It messed up right at the end.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'd like to, when I
Way to
get to
remind
the
him.
Metroid and link to the past
What?
randomizer, I hope I can actually finish that one.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No, it's okay. I'm not mad at you or by any means. But yeah, that'll go ahead and be it for the stream. Again, I hope everyone had a wonderful time. Thank you all for stopping on by. You amazing, wonderful people, you. Till next time. Bye.
Cat.
Oh, cat.
I don't have cat.
No,
My
no.
Cat.
cat's underneath my bed right
Cat.
now.
Cat.
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 Cat.